Now, when you look at abuse cases, only 2% attain a conviction, and that's 2% of what's reported. So many ones beyond all reasonable doubt. Now, when you've got right, and then they have a history, and they have a history. The category of bad character. Now, if someone has been right, they get a victim of theft. They will be charged straight away as being dishonest. And when you get that put against you, the only thing that yours the same parallel is dishonesty is you're a liar. And of course these people have gone through their lives as a liar, but this time they made an allegation in the care home about people, they were beaten, they were whipped, and everybody has been raped and got a right again. And it was on the record, it makes up lies. And these old records will be used. 2003, bad character. They could go fishing for all this so-called bad character and use it against the victim. And especially when you get the young girls that are caught up in that sort of rap scene and the black music genre. And if they've come from a community that is a bit anti-police anyway, it's going to be very, very difficult. Trust isn't going to be there, so they won't go to the police. And then when you've got the security that is around Westwood, people like Vincent Rat, who have then gone on.
Hi, you're with Scott. I'm Super Chuffer. It's midnight. It's always midnight. That was Mark Devlin. Mark Devlin's done a stream called Good Vibrations Podcast. John Wedger, Not So Great Britain. And, fair use. I'm going to react to it a little bit. He looks like a nutter. He looks like a nutter, doesn't he? Like, he's all low down in the frame, and he's got this poster behind him says John Wedger. He's got his own. Where's he got that from? What's that? The John Wedger poster. John Wedger, knowledge is priceless. Knowledge is. Well, the three is in it. E is the three. Knowledge is pricky less. Prick three less. John Wedger, the three for the Masons. Live, love, life. What? What's he going on about?
This Brixton gangster.
Brixton gangster.
Used to be a guy called Freddie Daly.
Freddie Daly? Who's Freddie Daly?
The same parallel as dishonesty is you're
same parallel as dishonesty.
A liar.
You're a liar.
And of course these people have gone through their lives being called a liar.
These people have gone through their lives being called a liar.
In the kids' home, they've made
in the kids' home. Oh, start again.
In her life, that she was actually saying no to the life she was in. And then...
Why is he sat so low down? Looks like he's like looking up like that. He's got a big old face on him, hasn't he? He's got a big old face on him. Now listen. I'm supposed to be... Well, I've done a premiere on Super Chuffer today of part 2 of my react to the documentary. Well, now that I'm talking, let's have it then. So I've done part 2 of that, and it's on Super Chuffer right now, and it's still live because there's long story short, I put the previous stream, my first impressions, into the react part 2 because I figured it's all the same react, yeah. So I put that in there, so it's a bigger, longer thing, yeah? That's fine, it's just that it means Nutterwatch today. I was like, fucking, well, okay. Well, come on Nutterwatch now, and I've got a live stream premiere going on the other channel, so... And today on Nutterwatch, we're going to have a little look at Alan. I mean, his TikToks are vile, so I'm not going to spend any time really watching them. He's grifting hard off Liam Payne. Liam Payne, 25 fucking TikToks already of Liam Payne's death. And his theory at the moment is drug dealers might have killed him because he couldn't afford the bill. So, yeah. And he's still doing all the immigrant stuff and all this stuff, like he's bad. And he's still got no views and he's bad, yeah? Right? But he's done a new scheme. We got a new scheme this week, an artificially intelligent scheme. So we're going to have a look at that. We'll have a look at Paul Arnott's TikToks, of which there are about 2. And what I really want to do, if you give me my free reign, is I want to look at English Eats. He's got a new video out. I've been watching him over on the Twitch. Trust me, I'm getting into English Eats. And the other one I want to look at tonight is that, if we got time, you know, as it goes, which we probably will do, is Big Brother have done... In the past, there was a woman on Big Brother called Maggie, and she had a big row with all the people, and we were looking at it, and I was like, oh, I want to watch this. So, like, I might look at it and watch it. She has a big row with all the people, and then the good thing is she goes on Loose Women afterwards to have a big row with them. So I kind of want to watch that. That's been on the back of my mind for ages. Oh, I want to watch that. Oh, I kind of want to watch that. So maybe I might watch that. For fair use purposes, I should really react to this a bit more. Say bad things about John Wedger before we get going. What's he doing on this? Who is Mark? I don't know anything about Mark Devlin, the Good Vibrations podcast, but like, I can't get over the framing of this image. Like the fact he's put up this like fucking poster up in his own bedroom. Like John Wedger knowledge is like, the way he's like down in the frame like this, all sweaty. Like there's something wrong with this.
Harry Webb.
Harry Webb.
If someone was to look on the police national computer...
Yeah, on the police national computer, you used to be able to do that, didn't you, when you were a policeman?
Might just find that.
They might just find that. Are you allowed to just look on the police national computer about any old stuff if you just happen to be a policeman?
Right, and that's as much as I'm going to say. Okay,
Ooh.
I've heard of a woman...
You've heard of a woman? An actress?
Who's cast as a national treasure.
National treasure? Well, that narrows it down. Who's the national treasures? James Judi Dench? It's James Judi Dench.
Can't name her because...
Can't name her because it's a lie. This is all made up. Yeah, go on.
I can't prove it in court, but
you can't prove it in court. Well, you're going to prove it on the podcast? No, you're just going to make... Just, I've heard of someone that's considered a national treasure. Could be Prue Leith. She's not an actress. She does the pies. Carry on.
I've seen the...
You've seen it?
The conviction on the police national computer.
The conviction on the police national computer? Just spent some time just going over the police national computer.
I spent some time with the Force Intelligence Bureau, which was based...
Force Intelligence Bureau?
In southwest London.
Southwest London.
A guy showed me. There's a special unit in the police called... They're part of the fraud squad, but they used to be termed the Celebrity Squad.
The Celebrity Squad. Now, he spent some time on the Celebrity Squad. I've not heard this one before, but John Wedger has spent some time on the Celebrity Squad. And what do the Celebrity Squad do? Well, they just investigate normal crimes, but it's policed by celebrities and former celebrities who are out of work at the moment in terms of acting and want to get some on-the-job experience. So, you know, it's policed by former members of the Bill. The Celebrity Squad. Yeah, hi, I work on the Celebrity Squad. I'm a police. Are you? Yeah. What's your name? DCI Barnes. From the Bill, you know. Celebrity Squad. Ronnie O'Sullivan's turned up to arrest you. Who's your best celebrities in chat? Who's your best celebrities in chat? Who would you like to see? If someone was going to turn up to arrest you and it was going to be a celebrity, who do you think would both calm the situation down and you'd be happy to allow them to handcuff you? Who would you like to be your celebrity arrestor? You're the arrestee, aren't you? I don't know what you've done. I don't know what you've done. Could you imagine if you'd done something naughty and the actual members of the builder, I don't know if you'd recognise them straight off if you were running from the police. But like if they turned up, oh, you want to go out now? That was a quick one. If you were getting arrested and then a celebrity came up to arrest you, who you like Kevin Costner to arrest you. Eddie Hall, I know Eddie Hall quite well. I mean, since we made the film, I don't talk to him very much, but like, you know, if I bump into him in the street, he would know exactly who I am and have good cause to talk to me. We're reasonably friendly, insofar as like I like him and I think he likes me, but like we don't talk often. I should get his number and give him a call, shouldn't I? The Milky Bar kid quit it. The bill. You haven't. I'm surprised that nobody said Robbie Williams. I don't know why. I just think Robbie Williams would look really good in a policeman's uniform. Cameron Diaz, that would be a good one. I'd definitely let her read me my rights. She could search me. I've definitely got something hidden on me. Oh, it's not there. Oh, it might be down there. Oh, it could be up there. It's not in my shoe.
I can't take it anymore!
Very, very select hand-picked people.
The celebrity... Sorry, I forgot what we were doing then. It's the celebrity squad. A very, very select hand-picked group of police who are either... I think they're not celebrities themselves. I don't think that's where he's driving here. I don't think they're going to turn out to be celebrities themselves. Who did Inspector Morse? What's the name of the dude that am I talking to the right crowd here? Who did Inspector Morse? Who did Inspector Morse? Who did Inspector Morse? Hey, which of you did? Does anyone remember Inspector Morse? I forgot to tell. I forgot to tell the people that I'm doing Nutterwatch on the other channel. Should I do that? It's like telling people to come over to this channel instead of that. Bad nutters. John Thor, right? Yeah, John Thor. I'd have John Thor as well. I'd feel like Inspector Morse was arresting me, and I'd be like, oh, this is brilliant. I hope people get pictures. Like Inspector Morse, I must have done something really bad, and it took everyone ages to figure out what I'd done and how I'd done it, because Inspector Morse is the one. You get to go in the Jaguar as well, and Lewis would be sat next to you in the back in the Jaguar, and you get to ask him questions. No, he has to ask you the questions. Inspector Morse. Not now, Lewis. Or Cracker. I'd have Cracker interrogate me when I get there. I'd have Cracker. Bring me Cracker. I don't want to talk to you. Bring me Cracker. Or Mulder and Scully from the X-Files. I'd have them. Mulder and Scully from the X-Files turn up, and I'm like, oh no, I won't ever tell anyone the secrets. As they get me in the car, I'll say, I'll never tell the secrets. That'd be good, basically. That'd be good.
But this unit would take it. So it wouldn't go out into the main, mix of detectives. It go to.
It's not going in the main mix of detectives.
So the police is very compartmentalised.
Police. So listen. I was in the celebrities. I was in this special squad. It was a very special squad. There weren't many squads like it. The only squad like it is mine. This is my squad. It's my favourite squad. This is my squad. There are many squads, but this one is mine. My squad is my best friend. What he said is, he's got a special squad, the celebrity squad. And listen, the police. So it was very special. And then it wasn't. There were other, but they weren't. It sounds like such a fucking lie. It's very compartmentalised and a very specialist mix of detectives. So no one else will ever have heard of it, and no one will talk about it. Yeah, go on.
So they would get this, and whenever you get to talk to an officer, that have been in these units throughout the 80s and 90s, you would get quite a lot of disclosure coming through.
What?
There's
He said, and whenever you would get to talk to one of these officers that have been in it from the 80s and 90s, you would get quite a lot of disclosure coming through. What does that mean? They tell you things. Are you telling me that officers from the 80s and 90s told you a load of stories? Is that what you're telling me, John? Is that what you're telling me? This is right there. That's right then. Guaranteed facts. Guaranteed facts.
One guy, and I've gone on about him many times. Again, I can't name him, and he's everyone. Again, national treasure. He's probably one of the most popular male comedy actors that there is, but he's a paedophile.
What?
He's a paedophile.
Oh my God! Wait, we're going to get onto that. Hang on, I'm telling someone in chat. I've got 2 chats going on now.
Now, again, I can't name him, but it won't take much.
Who's this?
Probably one of the most popular male comedy actors that there is.
One of the most popular male comedy actors.
I've gone on about him many times. Again, I can't name him, and he's everyone. Again, national treasure.
A national treasure. He's talking about Stephen Fry.
He's probably one of the most popular male comedy actors that there is, but he's a paedophile.
But he's a paedophile. It's like a review of as a comedian, he's pretty good. I really liked it when he played the Albert Hall. He did this wonderful piece on what it's like to get a Chinese takeaway and get caught in the car and hope it doesn't spill. It was really, really funny. Oh, but he's a paedophile. So, 3 stars, 3 out of 5. I was going to give him 4 stars, but one thumbs down. 1 thumbs down for being a noncer. Like what? Who are we talking about now? We just it's easy. I suppose you have to have worked in the police for a bit, and then you get the credibility. I say credibility. I've got the correct captions on. They're going over his mouth because he's so low down in the frame. Sorry, but you can't hear him because he's really quiet. So it's double. Oh,
he's a paedophile.
I hear you're a racist now, Father.
Brian Batonte.
What are we gonna do? We got a big problem.
Game over, man. It's game
I
over.
can't take it anymore.
Is it someone alive or dead? It's someone made up. It's someone made up. Or it's an allusion to someone that's alive or dead or something. He doesn't fucking know, does he? What's he going on about? He's a paedophile.
Now, again, I can't name him. But
I can't name him.
It won't take much work.
I think I know.
Won't take much working out. Why? Who is it then? Who did you allude to there? He said national treasure, that's all. It won't take much working out. He's a fucking paedophile, he is.
Who you mean? And
Here comes Mark.
seemed a few days ago
Yeah, I know who you mean. Who do you mean?
as if this was going to break surface and go mainstream, but
It's going to go mainstream.
it seems to have fizzled out or
It fizzled out.
covered up.
Yeah. He was with 2 accomplices, and 2 young boys were taken to his flat, apartment, or whatever it was, house, and were abused.
Oh my God. This is Nutterwatch. It's going dark again, isn't it? Oh, fucking hell, John. Right. Okay. That sounds bad. I mean, obviously that's bad if it's true, but since you won't tell us who or what or when or why. John, not this again, John. John.
So I sort of basically not married into, but
Whoa.
Now, the strange thing is, I ended up having becoming a partner and having children with his cousin.
What?
So I sort of basically not married into, but I ended up being part of that family.
You had had children with you. Your partner was his cousin. and you've married into the family of a national treasure who you say is okay.
I've got 2 O'Dowd children.
This seems. What is he talking about? O'Dowd? Who's it? Was he talking about something else now? Because I skipped on a little bit. Maybe this isn't that.
I've got 4 children, but 2 of them are O'Dowds. And
What is he telling? Is he doxing his own kids? I'm going to skip. Later on in the episode.
And I've spoken to a lot of practitioners of Satanism.
Oh, really? Have you? Got him. I've got him. You've been done, laddie. You've been done, laddie.
Bang! Fuck's sake!
Got him.
Ooh!
He said it.
Let me tell you something. I speak to a lot of survivors of satanic abuse, and I've spoken to a lot of practitioners of Satanism.
Yeah. When you speak to survivors, right after I've finished turning them into survivors. Fucking nutter. They don't speak back. Not after I've turned them into survivors. Big ups to Admit Audacity. Thank you very much. Did I unleash the buttons? Well, I've already been pressing them, haven't I?
Fact. Fuck's sake!
I done a murder.
And
also...
Do's and we don'ts.
Do's and don'ts.
Thank you very much, Admit Audacity. Thank you very much, everyone who was on the stream earlier on Super Chuffer. It's still going on now. That gave you money as well. Thank you, everyone there as well. And everyone else who was there that watched it. Thank you, but not quite as much. Imagine the value of the money on top of just watching it, right? And take that away. That's how much I'm thanking you. And then the other people that gave you the money, I'm thanking them that bit money on top more. So just bear that in mind. No, thank you, everyone. And I'll tell you what I noticed on the stream that we did that one time, when I said, oh, this stream's not going to get monetized because I said the bad words right at the start, and I said there's a share button. When people shared it, actually those shares really helped it to progress on the old internet. So yeah, the shares are really good as well. Thanks. So anyway, going back to Satanism, I don't know if you have to look goth to be a Satanist these days. I think they're just they're even worse than that. I think they.
Right. I get, and you don't really hear much of me now. I keep myself very under the radar.
Shut up. Shut up. We haven't got the background music on because he's too quiet, but did you hear what he said? He said you don't hear from him. He keeps himself under the radar. There's a podcast every fucking week. 2 for Sean Atwood of Fridays. He's been on Luke's channel so many times, you forget that fucking Luke's on it.
Oh no! Now that is one true statement. Bang! Fact.
Thank you very much, Steve. Thank you very much.
I just had a lovely cup of tea and a Bakewell tart.
Did David Icke penetrate you with his penis?
Bang!
Yeah, you don't see much of John Wedger these days, do you? Is this an AI background? Is he really there? Is that a green screen? I'm just starting to wonder. Because his hair.
Invited to a very clandestine meeting with a former Satanist.
You did what? How high up in the fucking Masons do you have to be to get invited to a clandestine meeting with an important Satanist? What did he call them?
Got invited to a very clandestine meeting.
Very clandestine meeting
with a former Satanist.
With a former Satanist. I'm putting the words back up.
We end up at this location down.
We end up at this location. How'd you end up at a location? Just ended up there, really. Just went for a walk and ended up there. What, when you were meeting someone, yeah? How did they know to turn up? Well, they just wandered off. We're lucky, really. If anything, we're lucky we met at the same place because we just ended up there. You mean you arranged to meet there?
On the south coast. And this
on the south coast?
He told me it all.
Was it in a narrowboat?
Warts and all, everything.
Warts and all.
Right.
Penile warts, probably.
And he said, everything's an inversion of Christianity.
Everything's an inversion of Christianity. Right. Got it. It's just like the upside down of Jesus. So when he's like, thou shalt not kill, you do a kill. Do the other. It's like opposites day. Got it. Got it. And you know what? John's like a sort of... with his old... born again, something, whatever.
Right? So when we're going about religions all being the same, it's total rubbish, right?
Right.
Because we never hear the term anti-Buddha.
Anti-Buddha. The anti-Buddha. He wants you to not be very relaxed at all. If anything, he's going to wind you up. You're not reaching enlightenment today. The anti-Buddha's got all these fucking petty little grievances that he wants you to deal with on a day-to-day basis. The anti-Buddha. He wakes you up in the middle of the night. You're not fucking concentrating on that, are you? I need you to do this. What's that? I don't know, what's the opposite of meditation? Just getting well eggy about stuff, I suppose, isn't it? Just like, we've got a few of those on social media. Just get you well eggy. Anti-Buddhas. The Antichrist. I get where we're going with this. I see where we're going with this. Next.
Anti-Allah.
Oh, that's pretty bad. Don't say that.
Anti-Ganesh.
Anti-Ganesh. What's the opposite of an elephant? What's the opposite of an elephant?
Anti-Herneman.
Anti-Herneman.
Anti-the universe.
Anti-the universe. Is that for manifestation? Is that what you're talking about? The anti-universe. Anti-the universe. Like, it's stupid. What you're saying, stupid. Well, we do have an antichrist, but all those other things sounded stupid. So what?
We do hear the term antichrist.
Oh, we do. I've heard that one. That's a tick in a box.
Right, and satanic rituals are an inversion, an antithesis of Christianity.
Right.
Right, and the high...
So, what they do, pass the collection plate round and you take the money off it?
dates on the satanic calendar are really the attack on the life of Christ, such as Easter and things like that.
Ooh.
Now, they use the Bible a lot as well.
Do they? You use the Bible a lot as well, don't you? Well, I'd never see you really talking about it on your streams, even though you talk about being a Christian, but yeah.
Book of Isaiah. And in the book of Isaiah, there's what's called the five...
Isaiah's an interesting book of the Bible, you know, because I think it's Isaiah. It's kind of written in two halves, and there's debate as to whether it was all written by the same Isaiah. Am I right in saying this? Like, the first half is very much like of a certain tone, and the second half is a very different tone, but...
by wills. And the devil proclaims...
Anyway.
I will ascend above the clouds. I will be this, that, and the other.
I will be this, that, and the other. Is that what he says in the Bible?
Will rise high. I will attain this. I will everything else.
I'll do this, that, and everything else.
And the last...
Good to know that you know your Bible off, you know, and got your scripture down. The devil says, I'll do this, that, and everything else.
one is, I will be like the Most High.
I'll be like the Most High. I will be tonight if I'm lucky. Toot toot. Fucking hell, John. Someone rolled it. You know when you get those stools? You know when you get a stool and you spin around on the stool and it winds it up. Do you remember those stools? They still have them, I'm sure. Probably. Oh, it's an ancient technology. Maybe levers and pulleys are better these days. You know, most chairs have got that, like, this thing on it, haven't they? Shh. Go up and down like that. I've gone down on the chair now. I'm like John Wedger. I'm down here. Let me get back up. Oh. Ooh. I nearly sat on my balls there. Right. Come here. Oosh. Stop doing that. We better. The whatchamacallit. I forgot what I was saying now. The stool. You know, you get a stool, right? I'm going to put the background music on. John Wedge is so dry, we haven't got any background music. You know a stool and it goes round and round and you spin round on it and you make it go up and down, yeah? Yeah. what happened is John's got one of those stools and it was the right height for this stream, but before the stream he's just been a bit anxious and he's just been spinning around on his chair. I can't do it because my knees are tucked in. That's what we're saying. Get out of the way. And he's been doing this. I'm on the podcast. I'm on the podcast. I'm on the podcast, like that. And then when it's time to stream, he's like, oh, and he pulls his stool up, and he didn't realise, but he's scooched himself down. That's what's happened there. He scooched himself down.
He will be like God, like Jesus Christ, right?
He'll be like God, like Jesus Christ. What the devil will be, I don't think that's going to happen.
That's what he wants to compete to be. Now, in Satanism, they venerate, worship, and they
They think the devil's pretty good.
Realise the I wills.
The what?
And in Satanism,
The
it's very
I wills.
time sensitive, and they strictly adhere.
Oh,
to,
the I wills. The I wills.
The
Like, as in, I will get this. I will do that. I will take the bins out. Right, yeah.
the dates and things like that time. So 13 is a very, very powerful number in Satanism. So that's a date of the first I will. Okay, so they'll get the victim. The victim will be born into pain. So usually they have a premature birth. At the birth, they insert things into the little.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. What do you mean? Who's doing that? The people at the hospital. Oh, look, it's the 13th of the month again. Oh, God, it's going to be hell in antenatal. He says, washing his hands. Usually I like to help people, but since it's the 13th, I've got to fulfill my Masonic quota. All right then, doctor. I'll look the other way, because obviously I'm just a nurse, I'm not in the Masons. Yeah, you look the other way, you stupid nurse not in the Masons. Otherwise you'll be thrown out like some bad naughties. Yeah, I know how it goes, doctor. Right, let's get on the ward. And let's go and insert some... What? Fuck off, John. John. Your podcast, John.
To get pregnant by a punter, a street prostitute, and they were told, don't go on the pill, no condoms, get pregnant.
Oh my God, John. What's fucking going on? John. You fucking savage. You absolute nutter. What I want us to do now is I want to press it's Patreon, isn't it? It's Patreon. Alan Vinnicombe's got Patreon, yeah? And on Alan Vinnicombe's Patreon, talking of nutters, right? You'll love this. You'll love this. You will fucking love this. Right? Trust me, you'll love this. This is fucking insane. This is like a new level of insanity, right? Read all about it, free to patrons. AD in words, free on Substack. What? What? Alan's Substack. You know he can't write a sentence. Like, you know he can't fucking, like, do you know what I mean? Like, you know he's illiterate, yeah? Launched a day ago? Oh, no thanks, I won't give you my email. Why the printed word? These crimes must be logged so they aren't forgotten is essential. Alan Vinnicombe. You're concerned about safety, particularly for women and girls, is understandable. You're concerned about safety, particularly for women and girls, is understandable. Recent incidents in the UK involving stabbings, terrorist acts, and like this is all badly punctuated, so I think Anna might have written that. Here are a few points that highlight this troubling trend. And then there's like these points, right? I don't know if Alan's written this. I think artificial intelligence has written this because it looks exactly like the way artificial intelligence formats stuff. Like exactly like it. And then at the end, there's like a little bit that looks like it might be a little bit like, what is this fucking happening here, right? And you fucking look at it. Listen. Right? AD, seek him here, seek him there. Alan Vinnicombe is the armchair detective in inverted, like hyphen, in the inverted. Wait, has it changed? Has he changed it? He's changed it. Oh no, look, here it says, this is the one. Dyslexia, move aside. AD here. I admit I'm using my AI. I admit I'm using AI, my own robot. It's just gonna... AI is gonna write this for him. AI is gonna write this for him. It's wonderful how AI has helped me express creativity. Dyslexia is a common and misunderstood learning difference that requires awareness and support. With appropriate intervention, individuals with dyslexia can succeed academically and in their professional lives. Like, that's AI written that, yeah? Processing speed. It may take longer to process information, which can affect reading and comprehension and performance in timed situations. Dyslexia is believed to be caused by differences in how the brain processes written and spoken language. It's wonderful how AI has helped me express creativity. I hope many people like me harness technology, a powerful tool for overcoming challenges, and my enthusiasm for writing at nearly 70 is a breath of fresh air. It sounds like a crazy person writing because it's the AI and Alan's like cut and shut it into this. Look at this. Moving forward. My hope for kids like me in a classroom setting. I hope fostering an environment that encourages all students. I'm not reading AI. This is insanity though, right? Check this out. Check this out, right? This is like new levels of insanity. I'm going to read it. I'm not putting it through the speaker spell. I'm going to read it for you. This is Alan wrote it. This is Alan wrote this bit, I can tell. Because it's not capitalised. Like the punctuation's just gone fucked out the window here. So like Alan wrote this bit, yeah. I remember myself, the class being told to write a ghost story, space, comma, space, and read them out yourself, space, comma, space. I did mine from note form and won first prize, even though I was near ye bottom of the class in English. Mic drop. I remember myself, the class being told to write a ghost story and read them out yourself. I did mine from note form and won first prize, even though I was near the bottom of the class in English. But you wrote ye. But yeah, so really? When? When you were at school once? Do you think maybe they just gave you a sort of like pat on the back for like, you know, well done, Alan? Like you're probably in the fucking, you know, not in the best... Don't even. I remember myself, the class, being told to write an early Alan memory of when he wowed the class with his ghost story, even though he couldn't read or write. So, overall, you don't need to learn to read and write. It wasn't dyslexia, Alan. You got no claim to dyslexia. I'd like you to actually get a diagnosis, and then you can talk. But just to make it up is terrible. But here we're using artificial intelligence now to riff off that. That's real from Alan. That's what he wrote, yeah? Yeah, and then artificial intelligence is going to tell him some stuff back. And this is where, right, what happens now is, well, creativity over traditional skills. Writing a ghost story from notes and still winning first prize demonstrates that storytelling ability doesn't solely rely on conventional skills. It emphasises that creativity can often outshine academic struggles. Fair enough. But we're using artificial intelligence to blow smoke up our own arse to make ourselves feel better now. Seriously, could you imagine going on artificial intelligence? You can get AI chatbots on the internet like very easily these days, yeah? There's lots of different websites that do them. I'm not going to advertise any particular one in case they all come and kill me. No, but like ChatGPT and there was Grok on Twitter and like there's different ones, yeah? AI, Google's got an AI, so like you can type in and it'll type this out for you. But imagine like people use it generally to like assist with work when they're doing like, for example, like I don't know, like for Alan he could like use it. Well, I'm not going to give him any ideas. I'm not giving him any ideas because he's obviously experimenting with this. I'm going to let him experiment, yeah. But like what he's doing is he's telling it things, yeah. I remember being told to write a ghost story, and then obviously he's taken out the bit where he gives the prompt, which will be, tell me how good it is that I got first prize, even though I couldn't do any of the... Big ups DC Primetime, 10 months and counting.
I've just had a lovely cup of tea and a bakewell tart.
That was the right... I didn't want to press that button.
Now hold on, Lorraine.
Lekker and fearless, we came to take one.
Big ups, how you doing?
Follow ladies, I want ladies, super ladies. Nutterwatch.
Could you imagine typing into artificial intelligence, tell me how good I am because... Tell me about... Like, I've written you this little overview of what's a thing that happened. Why would artificial intelligence start spitting out bullet points as to why this is good? You have to ask it. Number 2, the importance of confidence. Winning the prize likely boosted your confidence. For students with dyslexia or other learning difficulties, gaining recognition in any area can be a huge motivator. It shows that their unique perspectives and storytelling abilities are valuable. But yeah, that's probably why they did it, Alan. They give you a pat on the head to make you feel better. Number 3, alternative approaches to learning. Using notes rather than fully written text is an example of how adapting tasks can lead to success. This approach may resonate with many dyslexic individuals, illustrating that finding a method that works for them is crucial in academic settings. Listen, I don't doubt that there's an issue with dyslexia in academic settings. Alan is not dyslexic. He's just fucking unable because he's not very good. Like, he's never had a proper diagnosis. He's lived all his life without anyone talking about Alan having dyslexia until later on when it came to light that he's not very good at reading or writing on the internet. And then he's just like, yeah, but I'm dyslexic. Like, he didn't even, like... Don't start me. Don't start me. You know, waving a disability around that he doesn't have. It's not, is it disability? I don't know if you call it a disability. Learning difficulty, maybe. Like, dyslexia is a thing. Like, I know people that have got it, but I know that Alan doesn't because I know people that have got it, and the way they describe it isn't what fucking Alan describes. Right, number 3, alternative approaches to learning. Using notes. No, wait, I've done that one. Number 4, storytelling as a form of expression. Ghost stories often evoke strong emotions and engage listeners. Your ability to connect with the audience through storytelling suggests that even if reading or writing is challenging, individuals can find their voice and express themselves in meaningful ways. It's just a meaningless content splurge from artificial intelligence. Conclusion. My story is a great reminder that success can come in many forms and that everyone has unique talents. Alan's got binned off YouTube. He's been deleted off YouTube. He got banned and now he's in the fucking gutter. Spewing fucking racist nonsense on TikTok. And he's written a Substack to say how good he is, but he hasn't written it. He's got artificial intelligence to write him a Substack to say how good he is, like he's his own fan. And his own fan is himself on artificial intelligence. This is actually a thing that maybe I should take a leaf out of his book. Maybe this is a new thing. Maybe everyone will be doing this in 20 years. Like, you know, maybe this is just Alan starting a new trend. Maybe everyone will be taking out a Substack just to pump it full of artificial intelligent nonsense about why they're good. You know, who's your favourite? Who's your favourite from earlier? Wait, who's your favourite? Do you remember I asked you to do who your favourite celebrity was earlier? Robbie Williams coming to arrest me. If I was Robbie Williams, I might get people to do a Substack to say why I'm good. We'll do it myself is the point, because it's artificial intelligence. It doesn't take very long. Got 20 minutes. Wait, Robbie Williams probably does have people doing Substacks. Hang on, wait. Robbie Williams fan Substack. Substack. No, it's not really, look. There's not a Substack that's dedicated to Robbie Williams. There's something on a Substack about Robbie Williams and fans, but I didn't come up with one. So he's missing a trick there. Alan started a new thing. It emphasises the importance of recognising and nurturing diverse abilities in education environments. I'm sure everyone in the education system could learn from Alan's experience. Fucking hell. And so he's done that one. He's also done one about the Southport stabbings. And this is literally just artificial intelligence just churning out the facts about the Southport stabbings. Like an artificial intelligence thing would do. Like, Alan could have used that to do a show. But then we're just using artificial intelligence to make content and it's not very good. Like, it's like a Wikipedia page, if you know what I mean. So there you go. We've got Lee Rigby case. Dyslexia, the spelling is hard, but I suggest change. We've got more about dyslexia. I don't think he's even read this. Working memory, phonological processing, interrelated abilities. Now, if he does have dyslexia, in the way he says, I'm assuming he can't proofread any of this. What's he on about? Raising awareness for dyslexia. content ideas, personal stories. Share your experiences of those or others with dyslexia to create a connection. Highlight successes and challenges. So he's asking it for content ideas, engagement strategies, subscription model, incentives, offering something special for subscribers like downloadable resources, workshops, or personalised feedback on their projects or questions. What's he doing? I don't think he proofread what he posts. He's going to create... Raising awareness for dyslexia, or DEX, is so important. Sharing free content and inviting people to support your efforts. What? This man's like lost his fucking mind. This man's lost his mind. Did Boris know something we didn't about COVID? Yeah. He was the Prime Minister. He knew fucking loads of things we didn't. Alan's fucking Substack. Like, what the fuck? Self-admitted artificial intelligence posts. And that's something he's been doing. So there's some Alan news for you. You'll enjoy that. You've seen it. You can't undo it with your eyes. But it's not going to be any good for your time and value of time in your life. I can't think anyone's going to read or look at it. Like, look at it and then to read... Like, you'll look at it maybe and then you might not read all of it. But you're not going to read... Like, Alan doesn't like reading. Like, why... Why a blog? Why a blog? Why a Substack? Does he like Chris's Substack? And he's like, I can do that. Just fucking... What does he think Chris's Substack does? What does he think we... People are just putting AI out into the fucking... But you can't... Well, you could have done it without telling people it's AI, but we would have spotted it seconds. And then the fact that it is AI... Well, I don't... Like, maybe he's the first of a generation of people who... Like, and strangely enough, like, you know, people who are just going to be like, well... Not the first, actually, because there's going to be a generation that's already doing it, isn't there? But of people who just say, well, artificial intelligence is good. If it wants to write me a blog and people want to read it, that's up to them. Like, you know, you can't critique it if he's doing it, like, and saying it. This is artificial intelligence. Do you want to read it? Like, well, like, not really. I mean, you can use artificial intelligence like a search engine, and it will give you reasonably good, like stuff, you know, like that. You know, like for example, I don't doubt the Southport stabbings one contains a lot of facts. Well, you know, it might get facts right or wrong, artificial intelligence, and you have to know. Like, I don't know. But like, I think that's probably a good sort of review of the media articles done by artificial intelligence. Like, that probably is what that is. So if I wanted to read a good review, and maybe that is a good... Like, if I searched myself and said, okay, artificial intelligence, give me a good rundown of the Southport stabbings. Like, you know, it might give me that. So fair enough. But then I don't need Alan for that. Or his Substack. Like, I can just get... It's like searching Google for something. Alan searched something on Google for you. Like, he's copy and pasted the Wikipedia page, effectively. You know? Asked artificial intelligence to do this. Okay. So in some ways, the content is acceptable in terms of, like, the right... You know, in the content there, artificial intelligence will have done a reasonable job. It will be very overview and it won't go into the sort of nuance a human would, but, you know, maybe it will be good in some ways, yeah? Like, maybe, whatever. But the point is that it's like... it's Alan... Just why would they go to your fucking artificial intelligence blog to read anything that's been pumped out there? Like, why would they do that? It's just fucking insane. I suppose the only other thing that I could say is that if he curates it properly, then it's just a certain collection of perspectives on things, isn't it? So maybe that. But you know, my Google searches.com. Tell me something why dyslexia is good. Fucking hell. Alan's like, it should be called AI. He's dropped. I tell you what, he's dropped AD, hasn't he? It's not AD Substack, but it should be called AI Substack. What a prat!
And then we'll pay you $2,000, and she would go to a clinic in West Brompton.
Yeah.
Give birth.
Oh my God.
Alcoholism, right? But because it is a spiritual thing, Satanism, and all this stuff we see, all in the music industry, right?
What's that?
There's a curse around it. So
Wait, you just said it. You did that. What's that? What's that? You just did it. What is it? We see it in the music industry. What does that mean? Did I miss something?
what they're doing is wrong because they're integrating into society. So they subdue that through drug addiction, through alcoholism, right? But because it is a spiritual thing, Satanism, and all this.
And all this. I don't know. I know that people take photographs and do that and stuff in photographs and like, you know, whatever. But, you know, it's something to do in a photograph for a bit of interest, isn't it? You know, try a few looks. Like, you know, once you've had a successful magazine cover with someone doing that on it, then like other people might copy it a bit sometimes. I don't know if it means everyone's a Satanist. What does it mean, looking through the peephole? That's the new Satanist move. They're doing the peephole. Doing the peep on you. It could be. That could be Masons. That could be proper Masons. I don't know. If John's in the Masons, is he going to be uncovering the Masons? Or is he going to be like throwing people off the scent? Or is that, would they let him in the Masons? Would they let him in the Masons?
All this stuff we see.
What's that?
All in the music industry. Right?
Got a bit confused with himself there, didn't he? Didn't know where his hand was.
All this stuff we see.
He's closing his eyes and looking at his hand, look.
In the music industry.
And he's like, I'm a bit confused about where I'm looking now. So when he takes his hand off, he's got one eye going one way and one eye going on the wonk. No, he's just looking over there. He's just looking over there. He hasn't. He's just looking over there and then he's back to it.
Right? There's a curse around.
A bit like Madonna doing the Vogue there, wasn't it?
You see, all in the music industry. Right? There's a curse around it. So what will happen is, if they don't attend their second eye will at the age of 26, the next year they're finished. They're dead. Now, why is that significant? How old is someone then after that second eye will?
The 27 Club, isn't it?
It's 27, right, there you go. That's it. So they're all Satanists.
Do you realise those that had the most intense trauma?
I don't know about this. I don't know about this. So down the rapids, talking of down the rapids, yeah, fucking down the rapids is. Oh, he has. He's done he's done two since last week, right? Since last week, he's done like 2 TikToks, hasn't he? Did he do Liam Payne? Did we see that last week when he was crying about Liam Payne? I forget now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We might as well watch it because it's 7.
Hey, you know what, guys?
Shut up, you.
Really don't know.
Can you talk louder?
I just kind of want to express myself a little bit and speak out. The last few days, I have been feeling so down, and I feel myself like taking a little break from social media. There's been certain events.
This was 5 days ago.
Happened.
But I thought he was feeling really good because he was going to the gym and everything was going well. He was having a nice holiday and he was going to the gym every day.
In the last few days in the news, and all I'm seeing is negativity.
No, we did look at this, didn't we? Because he was so down and cross because everyone was saying bad things about Liam Payne.
Negativity. Now, me on social media, I've had my fair share of hatred.
Can you hear him all right?
Literally, so much hatred, guys.
That's because you're a fucking.
Have to be strong-minded, but you know what? Sometimes people turn to drugs and stuff. I would never do this, by the way. I would never do this. But when you're in the limelight and you have everybody watching you, and you have.
You're not Liam Payne. You're not in the limelight. You don't have everyone watching you.
To be perfect all the time, you have to be happy all the time. You can't necessarily share your true opinion sometimes.
What?
You have to keep it quiet because it may offend some people. Blah.
What? You don't have to do any of that. You can do the opposite if you want. You can share your opinions, and if you want, sometimes offend people.
blah blah. Some people, like, if someone turns to drugs because they're struggling, because they're in the limelight, and
I can see right up your nose when you're doing this one.
suffering, how the hell can you hate on someone? How the hell can you be so negative? Like, what the hell is wrong with you? Do you not realise that this person needs help? And
I do think you need help. I think you need locking up.
I really don't know what to say. Like,
oh, God. I remember commenting, so I must have seen this one already in a way, because I remember commenting that, so I'm going to get my second Firefox up and make him a bit bigger. He, in some ways, like, he does identify with Liam Payne because he spends a lot of his time locked in his own hotel room.
the internet is a horrible place sometimes, don't get me wrong. I love you guys. I love you guys more than anything, and I appreciate you guys so much.
Yeah, do you?
But the whole situation that's happened with Liam Payne recently, I'm just hearing so much crap. Now, I'm seeing it in my comments.
He's getting tough now.
Block as many people. I just think these people are so selfish, and they don't actually have any understanding about real life. And it's scary, guys. It's actually scary, you know, that some people must sit there in a little box and be like, oh, he was on drugs, he killed himself. Do you not realise there's a reason he was doing that? And the whole situation is so sad. It's just kind of made me want to take a little...
He's really cross about people who say bad things about Liam Payne. That's what I'm getting from this.
Step back. It's something that's on my mind constantly. The whole situation for me, the reason why it's hurting me so much is...
The reason why it's hurting you so much. I don't think it's hurting you very much, really. Liam Payne, it probably hurt a lot. His family, like, I'm no, you know, jokes aside, his family, I'm sure it did hurt them a lot. You know, and a lot of his fans probably felt. But like you, isn't this some kind of narcissism trait? I feel compelled to do a TikTok about Liam Payne. Sadly, he's died, and I've got to tell you why it affects me. I'm also locked in my hotel room. Did Liam Payne also like chicken burgers?
It's so relatable.
So relatable. Liam Payne's story is so relatable. You know, at 14, you head down to the X Factor, already like quite a capable young singer, and you don't really make it, but Cheryl Cole gives you the eye and you give her the wink. Simon Cowell takes you out to dinner that night, 14 years old, and then your future is set. You've got to get on the tour, you've got to do some gigs, you've got to come back dressed as Justin Bieber a couple of years later. Cheryl Cole will equally still like you very much, so don't worry about that when you're 16. When you're 14, you met her, you gave her the wink. You'll be back when you're 16. Cheryl Cole will still be there. Oh, at some point you'll give her a baby. That's not necessarily scripted, but she'll get... So anyway, look, come back when you're 16, you look exactly like Justin Bieber. We'll do a pops thing around you. You'll be on the tellies, and your wildest dreams will come true, and you'll be a big pop star in Great Britain, and you don't realise, but it's going to be even bigger than that. And you end up going around the world, and all these people around the world, and you're a big pop star. And then Paul Arnott, who was hiding in his tent in Scotland until he was discovered by Isla Tricure and sent up a mountain in Spain to look for Jay Slater, who had fallen off a mountain and got caught on a cactus. And then he, very similarly to Liam from One Direction, went solo and recorded his own solo album by going just wandering off around India, staying in a bedroom for 5 days next to that little gymnastics school. It's very similar stuff, so very, very relatable.
I would hope that I don't ever turn that way. I really hope.
No, you won't ever turn that way. You can't sing for a start, or maybe you can. You can't dance, that's for certain. We've seen that.
I don't think I would, but I understand in my head, like, how easy it would be just to turn like this.
To turn like this, you understand what it's like to take apparently a concoction of heavy narcotics over a systemic period of time. You understand what it's like to be brought up in hotel rooms with screaming girls outside, and just one day, like, you understand Liam Payne's struggles. This one's about you and Liam Payne. I'll tell you what they can do. If they ever want to reform One Direction, I know Liam's dead and that's sad, but I think we've got someone who can stand in for him.
And it really upsets me. Like I said, 90% of you guys are amazing. I've got nothing but love and respect for you. I really do.
Yeah.
But I just see some complete idiots in my comments. I see these idiots all the time on all social media. I see it on TikTok.
Yeah,
I see
fuck
it on
them
YouTube.
idiots.
I see it on Facebook sometimes. And it's just like...
There's facts, there's reality, and then there's your
bullshit world. There's too many fucking idiots. I can say whatever the fuck I want, and you like it. Or you shut the fuck up.
Battery exhausted, I have no fucking clue what you're talking about or who you're talking to. That's the problem.
Why don't we have louder quality content from Paul Arnott? Because my buttons are loud, but that's because Paul is quiet.
What is wrong with these people? Like, just no...
What's wrong with you, your social media?
No integrity.
No integrity. You went up a mountain and said you were a fucking mountaineering expert and you were going to... What the fuck? No compassion while you're eating your pom bears talking about Jay Slater up a mountain. The Chakura had you on the telly. You're a mountaineering expert. And you're like, yeah. Yeah, I think the land here is very difficult to search. They've already escorted me down the mountain. You could have gone up this little fucking thing right here, Ryder. Do you want me to climb up here?
And it's just like, it's just shouting out your own insecurities in my head. It's just you're insecure about someone who's done better than you. And now you have
in your head. Hang on. The people in your chat that you don't like are shouting out their insecurities in your head. Okay.
Hate on them because they've died, because they've blooming taken drugs, they were struggling and depressed. And it's
such a fucking weird TikToks. We don't see all of his. I mean, maybe he had a live stream or something, and something I've missed because I don't know where these comments have come from to inspire this. Because the last one was Hammock Cafe. The last TikTok before that was Hammock Cafe. Maybe it's something to do with the way I'm using TikTok, not like getting live streams and whatever. I'm just watching the TikToks as they're uploaded. But before that, it was Hammock Cafe, right? And maybe he's been blocking. Oh, gorgeous! It says he's gorgeous. Maybe he's been removing the comments, but there's only 5 comments, and they just say, "Gorgeous, where are you, Paul? Nice, enjoy," and some nice, lovely faces. So I don't know where he's getting this from. Maybe he did a live stream and it went wrong. Right, next.
So less than 24 hours ago, we started something amazing. We started a brand new movement. Out of the hundreds of thousands of people that follow me, it's become very apparent that so many people need help and support with mental health. So many of you
don't. Paul, you are not the person. You are not the person for this. Don't. That's an entirely different group of vulnerable people.
don't know where to turn to. You need a shoulder to lean on. And
so obviously you're going to advise Mind, you're going to advise the Samaritans. Like, if people are in crisis, call 113123 for free, I think it is, for the Samaritans. Like, you're going to advise mind.org for mental health support generally. Like, it's a UK, you know, he's talking to UK people really, isn't he? But anyone from the world can access it. That, and like, you know, professional support, yeah? Like, now.
People to talk to. And we started a brand new Facebook group called The Comfort Zone. Now within...
Right. Wow. Big up, Ian. I see what you're saying, look. Fucking hell. You've been removed from the group. It's gone private. And it involved people posting about childhood issues, bereavement, other bad things. Like, fucking hell. Like, I just... What? And from there, I suppose he can then find specific people to help.
In an hour, we had 1,000 people join the group, and right now we're just over 2,000 people from all around the world.
And who's that, like, you know, serious and professional moderation that you're going to get involved if you're going to be Like, I did a stream called Mental Health Monday, and I did it every Monday. And I just talked about mental health issues, offered, like, the right, like I just said, mind.org, Samaritan, offered the things, put the lines up there, and then talked about the issues. Did it once every Monday. We did it for about a year. It's there as a YouTube channel. Like, I don't need any sort of, like, professional help with that, because I'm not attracting, like, people into a group to share their fucking, like, do you have, like, professional people that are going to be there in case, because, like, I'll tell you what might happen in this group is there might be people who come into the group in crisis, and maybe just the other members of the group can help them. But, like, if you're literally soliciting the people who are in needing mental health support, like, that's quite an interesting group of people to solicit to come into a Facebook group. I hope you've got the right fucking moderation team for that. Victim trap, yeah, that's a good way to put it. It's the most vulnerable people that come together, like, on your, like, what? Like, I don't like this at all. I think it sounds really, really, like, it's full of, what's the word, safeguarding issues. It's full of safeguarding issues, that's the word, safeguarding issues. Safeguarding.
We have people from the UK, people from Europe, people from America, people from Australia, even people from in Asia, guys. It's absolutely
Yeah, I bet you've got people from Asia, yeah.
insane, and I just want to say thank you to every single person who's got involved. Now, in this group, if you're struggling, if you've got issues, you can come, you can discuss your problems. We've got a nice little group chat that goes with this.
A group chat to discuss those issues. So they're just, like, publicly in a group chat, yeah? Like,
everybody is supporting.
Fucking hell. Like, do you know what? I didn't expect him to do this week. Like, when I last checked, I was like, he's only done 3 TikToks. There'll be nothing. It'll just be him sitting on the beach, like, sucking his thumb, like, pointing the camera at some fucking whatever. Like, what now?
Each other. You can post anonymously, and if you don't have mental health issues,
You can post anonymously, but didn't you say it was a Facebook group? So I suppose, like, does Facebook have an anonymous posting ability, or is it just that you can have an anonymous profile and post on it? Because if it's a Facebook group, can you post anonymously? I don't know anyway.
you can come and join to support people, which so many people have done. The amount of people that have reached out for help already, and the people that have said already that they have benefited from this group, is simply amazing. I am so proud of you guys. Thank you so much for supporting everyone. Right now, it's time to make a change. There's this big thing with mental health that nobody wants to talk about, this big stigma.
People are all talking about mental health all over the internet. It's not some quiet thing that no one's talked about. Like, I know this is like a take on it. Do you remember when Tyson Fury came back from taking that time off from boxing, and, like, one of his rehabilitation moves for his marketing and PR was to just basically fucking battle on about his mental health battle, like, to bang on about his mental health battle. And, like, fair enough if he's had one, fair enough, fair enough. But also, like, I don't know, like, it's like, do you see what I mean? Even then, I'm struck, because also he did some other things while he was off boxing, and the reason he was off boxing and stuff like that, there was like, some negative things associated with him, but, like, I think we all sort of, like, focus on that positive journey, the mental health journey, as the narrative and the story that, like, is more media friendly. Like, I don't know, like, Paul Arnott now has just decided he's going to spearhead a mental health campaign from his fucking bedroom in India. Where is he now? India? And it's a Facebook page, and everyone else is unwilling to do this work. I'd say people are willing to do, like, fucking hell, Paul. Fucking hell. People are willing to do this work. Like, legitimate, like, oh my God.
And it needs to change right now. So many people are trying to change this, guys, but really, enough is enough. It is time to start opening up about our problems. You don't have to put your name in there. You can do it anonymously, but right now it's time to make this change. Right now, this moment, this second. So far, we've had a few thousand people join the group, and it's simply amazing. One thing I really want to see is more men join this group. We have had so many women join the group, which is absolutely fantastic. So much love to you. But I really want to see more males come get involved. It's males that really struggle to talk about mental health, alongside with women, but males as well, guys. So please, if you're male,
Do you think that means men don't watch your videos?
come join. Now, this is a complete safe zone. We screen everybody who comes into the group. Not only.
So how do you post anonymously if you're going to be screened?
This, any negativity, anyone who tries to make problems, they're instantly banned. If they don't get a response, they're just instantly gone from the group, guys.
So that's not very healthy for people who need mental health support, is it? Because sometimes they're going to cause problems because they're mentally a little bit stressed. So there's going to be a bunch of them in the same group chat and they're going to argue with each other sometimes. And you're just going to ban everyone. Specifically the ones that are having the most stress in their mind at the moment on the keyboard. Yeah? Like insta-ban for the mental health people. Like, for fuck's sake. It's like, what? I need more men in here. Any men feeling a little bit, you know, get in here. Share. Got loads of ladies, and they're all fucking like, what's he doing? I suppose Facebook's this isn't the first time Facebook will have moderated it, like, you know, meta moderated. You know, it's not the first time there will be a group like this on Facebook that will have like had huge problems and had to, you know, have the Facebook police go in and sort it out. But I predict that's going to end badly. It's going to cause people like to hate the people that do it and stuff, isn't it? Won't there be a lot of that? Like a lot of anger and resentment brooding in this? Or would it just be a real loving place where everyone helps each other? Because the way he's saying about that banning system, I mean, that's how I ban people from our streams, but then I'm a streamer. If people are going to come in here and cause trouble, I've not solicited all the people who are struggling with their mental health to come in. So, I don't know, man. Paul. Yeah, qualifications or anything to do with mental. Yeah, or I think the moderating team as well. It's all well and good him like being the face of it and getting people to come in. Maybe he shouldn't have access to everyone's messages and be like the head moderator or anything. But maybe the people who he, like, you know, he could legitimately, with his profile and whatever success he's got, like employ in inverted commas some good people to run that. And then it would be safe and it would be good people, it would be planned, it would be organised. But if he's done it overnight because he thought, God, do you know what, we could do a mental health Facebook. And then like people have joined it and then some people are the moderators because they're his friends off Twitter or whatever, TikTok. Like, that's not the way this should go. And like, it's just going to end in disaster. Like, but it does feel a little bit, like I said, I've got a little bit of background insofar as the mental health, the ASMR channel I did. Like, there were a lot of people with anxiety issues, and there was something that I was pretty like, I thought it was pretty important that we should offer support for people with mental health rather than just telling them that we should just whisper and tip tap their way to sleep. Like, because whispering and tippy tapping ain't going to sort your mental health. As much as you like coming to the videos because you need to relax and you've got anxiety issues, if that's what you're saying in chat, my responsibility then was to make an episode that said, hey, I notice everyone's saying about anxiety. These are real problem solvers for anxiety. This is like a mental health service you can call, and this is like a, you know, cognitive behavioural therapy that you can do. And you know, please make sure you have a look at these like important websites with the mental health support, you know, stuff like that. And I was a bit, I don't know, like a bit wary of anyone that would go into something to sort of attract an audience of vulnerable people. Like, I was surprised because I was like way back in the day, like, I didn't know there would be so many people with anxiety that were watching those videos. But like, you know, to attract an audience of vulnerable, like, get them in the Facebook group anyway. Get them in the Facebook group. I mean, it's going to be something to behold. I'm probably not going to behold it, I guess, because I don't know if I've got time in my life to go on a Facebook group, but like, there will be some stories going on in that Facebook group, I swear, won't there? Like,
complete safe zone. You can trust everyone in this group. I just want to remind...
You can trust everyone in the group. Yeah, it's a Facebook group, just public. Yeah, with some safeguarding, which is that we're going to like vet people before they come in. We're going to, what do you call them? Screen them. Yeah, you're going to screen them. Yeah, you didn't screen yourself, did you? Did you? How did you screen yourself? And like, you're going to screen them, and also they can be anonymous, so it's going to be fine.
People, but this group is completely non-for-profit. Everybody who's involved, everybody who is supporting, everybody is doing this voluntarily. But mods have been chosen very, very carefully. And the reason I've chosen the mods is because I know each and every single one personally. Some of them
so that's not a very good reason to choose them. This sounds like some sort of fucking scam. Like, you should choose people who have good caliber in the fields of mental health support, and you know, who have the if you can, get DBS checks and stuff like that. Like, you know, like, what the fuck are you talking about? They're people I know.
For years since I was a child, and I know these people have struggled with their own mental health issues. Some of our mods are qualified, they're competent, they've got
Qualified and competent in what?
certificates to do with mental health.
Certificates to do with mental health, some of them, have they?
They work for the NHS, all sorts of different things, guys.
Okay, so again, why aren't you, like, he does this in such a backward ass way. He should be putting these people at the front and saying, this is their qualification. We're working with this person from the NHS, and we're proud to have so and so and so. It feels like a bit of a, you know, a backup from, you know, answering the questions I had early a bit late. I don't know. I still think this is not good.
It's a very, very safe and competent place
Is
to
it?
come share your problems.
It's a Facebook group.
And right now, guys, I want to see how I can grow this. And to be quite honest, I am looking into setting up a charity. I'm trying to do this as quickly
Oh, right.
as possible. I am trying to look at all the paperwork I need to do, try to fill out the right forms. But the next step, guys, is going to be to set up a charity and see how far we can take this. I really want to help as many people with mental health, and as a collective, it makes it so much more easier. Now,
It's impossible to fucking troll someone for doing good things for mental health, isn't it?
like I said, this group hasn't even been around for 24 hours. There's still a lot more work we need to do. There's still a lot more things we need to implement.
Well, you should have been planning it instead of just doing it overnight.
A lot more things we need to put in place, but we're getting there, guys. We're getting there, and hopefully over the next week it will be in a perfect position to share with everyone. Right now we're just waiting for Facebook to tweak a few things. We're making the group 100% private, but what I really need you guys to do, for everybody who's in there, for the
Private group.
thousands of people who are already in the group, please share this group. The more people that we
So get them in first and then make it private.
have in the group, the more support we're going to have. So much love to everyone. This is amazing. I'm so proud of you. So many amazing stories in there. Nothing but love and respect. Well done, guys. Really, so proud. One of the most proud.
Very interesting turn of the tale. His year, this is his year, and it's just some clips of him, like, you know, going around places. We've seen them. He looks like a bell end, right? And he doesn't include all the fucking nutty stuff with Jay Slater in that, right? He's had his hair cut.
I have finally gone and got my hair cut. The fringe is definitely a little bit short, guys, but I was well overdue a haircut. And the thing I love about Vietnam is you don't just go in and get your hair cut. You literally go in.
You can also get your dick sucked.
You get your hair cut. They then massage your hair. They shampoo it. They condition it. They then.
I'm funny. I don't know. Vietnam. I'm not being racist against Vietnam. Me sucky. No, that's a film. That's Stanley Kubrick. You can't fucking me sucky you. You know, you fucking me sucky off. That's not racist. It's because it was a film. Stanley Kubrick. It's a very, very, very good film. So.
Follow, ladies.
Anyway, he's had his hair cut.
Give you a massage, you come back out, they blow dry your hair. It's absolutely insane, and the whole thing lasts for about an hour. I'm not quite sure how much it costs, but I think it's about £4. It's really, really good. So yeah, feeling super fresh. Had my beard shaved as well. I've got a really bad habit of not shaving. I always wait until I go to the hairdressers. And
he's doing this spinny round thing that, you know, I hate, yeah, but...
Normally, I go every single week.
What?
The hairdressers, and normally I go every single week.
He goes to the hairdressers normally every single week.
I've got a really bad habit of not shaving. I always wait until I go to the hairdressers, and normally I go every single week. However, the last couple of weeks I've just been so lazy. I really
because you'd be in jail.
Every single week. Who goes to the hairdressers every week? I know I used to be a hairdresser, and if someone had come in, I did have a couple of clients who would come in quite often, to be fair, but every single week, like a weekly haircut. I would actually have to tell people, there's nothing I can do for you. I'm not charging you any money because the hair hasn't grown enough. It's been a week. If you want your beard just gently tidied up, I'll tell you what you can do. Is just fucking shave your own fucking face. A week. You've come into the hairdressers after a week. And what do they do for you? Just say, with the hair clippers and nothing happens. It's just like and they're like going around just doing nothing. Chop, chop, chop. There you go. Brush you with the little brush. Do. Every week to the hairdressers. He's got turkey teeth, Jersey Gal. He went to Turkey and had them done. He's got a video about it. He got free teeth. They got a big advert on his TikTok with him in it.
I've just been not in the mood to go get my hair cut, so it's finally done. Feeling nice and fresh. I'm getting ready for a
Literally in Turkey.
big adventure with the boys tomorrow.
He's going on an adventure with the boys. Who are the boys?
Really big road trip, and yeah, really excited to get some videos and some really cool photos.
But you won't show us any of those videos and photos of the boys, will you? Who are the boys?
Check out Vietnam. Just here, getting the bike sorted. They're putting some air into it.
Is it these boys? He's got friends, look. Maybe. It's weird, this is. I reckon, you see the way the other one's doing his phone, yeah? See the way this one's doing his phone? I reckon what might happen is Paul Arnott can say to someone in, I don't know, where is he? Vietnam. He can go on Vietnam TikTok, yeah, and look for somebody who's like doing TikToks and say to them, hey, I'm UK TikTok, and look, I've got hundreds of thousands of videos and views and number, yeah? And they oh, have you? And he's like, do you want to do a collaboration? And I'm like, yeah, okay, do you want to drive up somewhere, show me something in, you know, and like they hang out with him maybe. And like maybe they're filming their own TikToks like this. Do you know what I mean? Is that what's happening? Like, because he's been with some other people in different places that also seem to do a bit of TikToks, but he doesn't shout them out on who they are. You know, he doesn't shout them out on who they are. But I wonder if out there somewhere in Vietnam, there's someone, you know, watching a TikTok of this guy talking into his phone saying, this is the bike we're going to be using to take you out on the road and da-da-da. And like, they just don't quite, like, he's not quite cross-pollinating by telling people who's in it. I don't know why he wouldn't tell them who's in it. Do you know what I mean? Or maybe they use him for clout and he doesn't have to put them on his TikTok. You know, why? But why wouldn't he? You know, why wouldn't they say, hey, can you put us on your TikTok so your people can see us? Maybe I'm wrong here, but like most of the time when I see, I mean, people do have their phones out a lot, but most of the time when I see Paul filming a TikTok, and not most, but sometime when the other Chuffers in it, his Vietnamese friend, the phone is out as well, like as if they're also filming something.
They're sorting it out, so yeah. The adventure continues. See you soon, guys. Big love.
The adventure continues. And this is just an annual, like, I don't know why I hope I made you proud all this year, it says, but like this is things he's done this year, but like, well, it's not all things he's done this year, I don't know, some of them are and some of them might not be, but also like it's not New Year's now, it's October. Right, next, this is Vietnam
mountain
again.
of today, guys, and this place is absolutely
so we're just straight up the mountains. We don't see, like, is this the road trip? We're up the mountains. Where are the boys?
stunning. The four of us are pretty knackered right now, but we've just come to this pagoda. You can see big Mother Buddha.
See, again, like, I'm getting annoyed about this. Who are these boys?
Over the back here. You've got the big lotus.
Maybe he talks about it in lives and I'm missing out, you know. And
flower building over here. You can't really see it. Loads and loads of statues. It's just so beautiful. It really is such a beautiful place. Oh, well, I can actually walk out on this. Let's try not to fall in. Oh, there's fish in here as well. How cool is that? Such a beautiful area, guys. Really, really beautiful.
They should totally booby trap that shit. Like, there should be no tourist left undunked. 1 step 2. Whoa! Every fucking one with their phone. Everyone should be falling in that pond. And at the bottom of the pond, there should be some inscription like, Buddha says, laugh when you get wet, or something. It's a Buddha trap. They should have Buddha traps. The anti-Buddha. We were talking about this earlier. I'm the anti-Buddha. That's exactly what I would put. An anti-Buddha trap. So instead of being all calm and chill, that's the anti-Buddha strikes. Buddha traps. And what they were in places where you thought they'd be calming and meditative, and you were just about to like chill out and have a nice time. Something would be set so that you'd all slip and fall and have a bad time. But you're not going to hurt yourself really badly because we don't want you to die. But just to think, oh, this is bad, and feel bad. Wait, is the Buddha about... No, Buddha's not really about feeling bad, is it? Or good. It's about like not giving a shit and becoming enlightened. And then also reincarnation and karma. But Buddha traps anyway. I'm going to start like booby traps, but Buddha traps. I think that's. Well, I thought that was good. I thought that was good.
Fuck's sake!
Now this
Buddha traps. Don't do your pointing.
over here, this is a replica. I really shouldn't do this. Hold on.
Hey, nice legs.
Jump. Over here.
Oh shit, you've knocked over the Buddha. Oh no. He's going to be cross at you. Reincarnated as a frog.
I almost just fell in the water.
You fell in the water. It's not the water you fell in. It's you knocked over the thing. I heard you. I literally heard you.
Little jump.
Look.
Over here. Oh shit.
What's that he's done? What's that he's done? Or is it one of the things going wobbled and then resetting itself back where it was? I think he knocked something over. I don't know. But if that's a potential wobbler, like if only he was a little bit heavier, he could have gone over in the water on the first jump. Damn it.
Sugar. I almost just
fell
in the water. Crazy. Over here you have got...
Crazy guy's madness. He still can't help it.
A pagoda. Now this is a replica of
pagoda.
One they have in Hanoi. And the one in Hanoi, I believe, is 1,000 years old.
You believe that, do you? After they just fucking told you to say it on your TikTok, the people you're with, yeah? Otherwise, how would you know that? Or have you gone on Google?
Super crazy, super crazy.
Super crazy?
Check this out. Very beautiful building. Very beautiful area. Very well looked after. I've just realised as well the hedges are shaped in a...
Dragons, aren't they?
In a dragon shape.
Yeah, hold the phone still. I'll look.
Which reminds me of China.
Oh no.
Yeah,
which reminds me of China. The facts degenerated then, but I still enjoyed them. They definitely degenerated though, which reminds me of China. Oh, I just noticed the bush.
Very nice.
That's if he's got ADHD. I'm not dissing ADHD, but that's the ADHD, isn't it? If he's got ADHD, I think did he say that once? Did he have that? I don't know. I can't remember, but we were doing some serious facts about the pagoda, and I was like actually learning something. And then all of a sudden, I noticed the bushes were like a dragon, and that reminds me of China. Once I had spare ribs.
Very beautiful place.
Big ups, Chicky Chang Wang. Wait, I'm going to get that. We wanted to listen to it the other day on the show and I forgot to put it on. Chicky fucking Chang. Dark Side Phil, of course, famous DSP racist moments. Dark Side Phil. You say you don't like Dark Side Phil? I raise you one racist moments compilation. My favourite Dark Side Phil racism moments. And his too, because he edited them himself into a compilation for his own YouTube channel. Later on, he sort of regrets that, I guess, a bit, but...
Hello.
I don't know if he regrets doing the racism or editing them together into a compilation called My Top 10 Most Racist Moments of 2011, 2012, 2013 and 2014.
You. Hello. I think that racism is incredibly bad and it should not be, ever be practiced.
Trust me, Cole, you will be ready when you're done working.
Oh, Chicky Chang Wang. Hello. Fuck you, motherfucker.
So, a bit of that naughty Dark Side Phil. He's bad for doing the racism. That's what I think. He's bad. Bad. So I made a song. You have to listen to it a little bit. Just a little bit now. You don't have to listen to it ages. Don't worry. Don't worry. You don't have to listen to it ages, but just a little bit here, though. This is not artificial intelligence. I made this one all myself. Well, obviously Phil does his voice.
China, they say, Charlie Chan, Chicky Chan, way, Charlie Chan, chicka chicka. Shut the fuck up.
Hello. Racist motherfucker. Hello to you. Hello.
This is such a serious subject.
Racist bastard. And imagine like I don't know, man. I don't know. Like imagine like editing it. Top 10 funniest racist remarks of 2010 number 1. Top 10 funniest racist remarks of 2010 number 8. Like he's done a series of videos where he's edited his top 10 funniest racist. He did it a number of years. It wasn't just whoops. Slipped and done a racism, except it was just a character he was playing, so everything's fine. Anyway, back to this nutter.
I've met a few Chinese people out here as well. We are right next door to China.
I forgot he was talking about that. Just like when he said that, I was like, fuck, we were just talking about that. I was just talking about Charlie Chachi. Someone in chat said it, and I was talking. How did you know? But then I remembered it was him that started it with the dragon. Sorry. Go ahead, Paul.
Chinese people are really friendly.
They're really friendly. I should go out there. I like Chinese ladies. Oh, perfect place to get to know a Chinese lady. Where are you? Vietnam?
It's really, really friendly. But check this out. So
check this out.
See the big lotus flower over the back. Just a really good area. You've got
the green water.
Life buoy over there as well.
In case you go swimming in the green water.
You fall in. Hopefully that won't happen to us today. There's a few tourists about. My favourite thing
You're a tourist.
About Vietnam, guys, or the area that I stay in is there.
I tell you what his favourite thing is. I know what it is. It's the easy access to. The easy access to. What is it now? It's the easy access to. What is it? Chicken burgers. Sorry, I've got a stutter. Chicken burgers. It's the easy access to chicken burgers. That's what it is.
It's no.
He likes chicken burgers. All right. Do you know he likes chicken burgers? Brian Harvey's been on. Yeah, I've seen. It's been interesting. Yeah, it's been interesting. It's been interesting. This guy just same story. The same story. One chicken burger too many.
You go to other places. I have been to a few other places around Vietnam.
Yeah.
And there are just so many tourists everywhere. And every country I go to, I always stay away from tourists.
You are the tourists?
I like being with local people.
Oh, yeah, I know, yeah.
Friends are just over the back here, taking a few selfies. But we have travelled quite fast today. We've travelled about 50 kilometres, I think, on the bike. And it's been a bit of a mission, but there is stunning.
This was 15 hours ago, but I think I've seen this one before about his friends taking selfies in the pagoda. No?
And views all around. Not that you can see because there's trees everywhere, but we were. It's been a bit of a mission, but there is stunning views all around. Not that you can see because there's trees everywhere.
He sounds so cross.
Not that you can see because there's trees everywhere.
Oh, have I done? No, where have you gone? Where have you gone? TikTok's got super controls. In case you go up and down as well as left and right. No, where have you gone? The trees, Paul. There's trees. Not that you'd know because there's fucking trees in the way. Fucking trees. Yeah, go on.
I think on the bike. And it's been a bit of a mission, but there is stunning views all around. Not that you can see because there's trees everywhere.
Not that you can see because there's trees everywhere. Haven't we seen this one before, though? Where he goes to the pagoda and he's got friends and they're doing their photos there, TikToks. Oh, no, that was a different place, wasn't it? It was a garden and it was like an edge thing and it had a pagoda sort of shaped thing in it, but they were doing their things in, but it wasn't this pagoda, was it? I'm getting confused. That's all.
But we were climbing a mountain further over the back.
You were climbing a mountain, yeah. Honest. You love climbing mountains. It's the main thing you like doing. So all you've been doing while you've been out in Vietnam and not showing us any of it, you definitely were.
But really beautiful place, guys. I highly recommend to come to Vietnam. Come check it out.
Yeah.
Look at this. Yo.
Yo, is that your friend again? He doesn't seem to want to be on camera.
Yo.
He's walking off.
Very cool, very cool.
Like, if I said to my friend, yo, and like he's doing the filming and I'm doing the filming, wouldn't you want to be on the camera? Does he not want to be on the camera?
Don't fall in. I almost just fell in. Be careful. Absolute madness.
Oh, he's doing that to be on the camera, look. He's doing that to be on the camera.
I don't think these guys can swim either.
He's just fucking off.
They're just chilling over the back here underneath there. I can't remember what they're called. I think.
No, that guy's, again, see that guy back there has got a camera and he's moving around and he's shooting and this guy's doing some stuff. I think these guys are probably Vietnamese social media and they do it a bit more professionally than Paul. Do you know what I mean? They've got a guy with him with his cameras and the main person that's in the middle is doing something and sat there. I think they might be filming properly. Do you know what I mean? And like Paul's just wandering around with his phone.
They're called wind charms. I think they're called wind charms, but you can see them up in the trees. Really, really beautiful. They've got their jackets on as well. So absolutely.
You see what I mean? This guy seems to be doing the filming.
Hate the sun.
And this guy seems to be doing some sort of posing.
Something I don't understand because we love the sun. We love the sun. But anyway, we're going to crack on, keep exploring. Hopefully do a bit of climbing as well. Maybe get to the top of here.
Maybe. Do you think he's really going to climb up to the top of there? I think this is the destination and then you're going to go back, isn't it?
Cool, very cool. How are you feeling?
Good.
Who's this? Is he like the fixer for the social media people?
Good.
It's good.
Yeah. You're taking your jacket off now as well.
How old is he?
To the top of here. Very cool, very cool. How are you feeling?
Good.
Good.
It's good.
Yeah. You're taking your jacket off now as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
And flower a lot. I like.
You like the flowers, yeah. Very beautiful area. Very, very beautiful area.
It's quiet.
Yeah.
Peaceful.
Very peaceful, yeah, very peaceful. Should we go for a swim? Oh, dipping your toes in, feeling adventurous today. I like it, I like it. Very cool. Right, big love to everyone. Catch up with you guys soon.
That's his friend.
Guys, check out this beautiful building behind me. It's
Why are you so
absolutely
quiet all the
stunning.
time?
This area is absolutely amazing. There's like no people about. There's no tourists, which is always a plus. You know that I do not like the tourists now. We have to go.
You are a fucking tourist.
It's massive stairs. Look how big these stairs
Oh,
are.
I'm not doing that.
This is gonna take a bit of work. Let's do it. Let's run. Absolutely stunning, guys. Beautiful place. Can't believe how clean this place is. It is so clean.
I can't believe how clean it is. Looks like some sort of religious temple thing.
Okay. So I've just taken my shoes off and my feet are absolutely awful.
Oh. Whoa. I'm not. Oh. They were a different colour. Is it talcum powder, do you think? Or was that. I don't.
But look. It smells so fresh in here as well. Wow.
Smells fresher than your feet.
Oh, wow. Lady over here, he's literally picking bits up off the carpet. It's
Yeah, picky bits of your feet up.
immaculate. Wow. Oh my goodness, guys. Look at this.
Is he, you can't even hear him, can you? He's way too quiet. Let me fucking boost him up a bit. He's whispering because he's in the temple.
Look. I can smell your feet.
What?
Guys, this is incredible. Absolutely incredible.
It is nice if you hold the camera still.
You've got all the flowers, all the Buddhas. Absolutely. It's like when you're here, it takes your breath away. So much cool artwork as well. I can smell incense. Wow.
If you just move it a little bit slower, this could be one of his best ones.
Such a beautiful place.
In fact, otherwise it's making me seasick. Like it's all spinning round. Honestly,
we
that
love
gave me
Vietnam.
seasick.
How do I say I love?
Oh, I love you. Bless him.
Oi you.
Oi you. Oi you.
Doi you. Doi.
Doi you. Doi you.
Doi you, Vietnam.
Doi you, Vietnam. Oh, look. Bless him. Bless him.
Smell incense.
This is best. This is the best bit.
Wow. Such a beautiful place. We love Vietnam. How do I say I love? Oi you. Doi you. Doi. Doi you, Vietnam. Doi you, Vietnam. I love Vietnam, guys. So amazing.
Yeah, but you know you also love chicken burgers as well. What did you do? A face?
Guys, check out this.
The temple face. What is it? A pagoda? Ah! Indiana Jones and the Temple of like really quite relaxing and calm. But he's the anti-Buddha again, isn't he? Like now we've got an anti-Buddha. He's done the face. He wobbled the stepping stone so other people could fall off. He's gone in there with his dirty feet. Well, I don't know what you call his feet. Fucking hobbit feet. And then he's come out and he's got in there and he's quiet and he's done that. Ah! If anyone saw him doing that, they'd be well eggy. They'd be like, this is not... Why is he... The tourists come in and did a big face. They might not be that eggy, but do you know what I mean? Tourists come in, he did a big face and started to shout. I thought he was going to shout at one point. I don't know why. He just doing it in his phone. He went out after that. He didn't do any actual shouting, but it got pretty close. It's the closest we've come to a shout in the temple for nigh on 20 years. This tourist. We don't get many tourists up here. It's very quiet usually. That's why I noticed. It's why it's such a notable event, to be honest. Spend a lot of time cleaning this fucking temple. It's spick and span. I've got to go around and do his footprints in a minute. See that? It's very quiet, but it's the most shouting anyone's ever done in that temple for 20 years. Ooh. And the last time they did it, the last person that shouted in that temple, they didn't come back again in a hurry, because no one actually does, because it's fucking miles away, and they just go up there every now and then. So that's his TikTok offering from, what's his name? Paul Arnott. What's his name? Paul Arnott. He's good. Well, no, he's bad, actually. Bad. Overall, I rate him as a thumbs down bad. But it's nice to talk about him, see what's happening. Isn't it? Thumbs down bad.
Oh, no.
Shut up, Luke. Shut up, Luke.
Same.
They remind people how loud everything should be.
I'm a cat.
What?
Did that,
And also...
Do's and we don'ts.
These are really loud in my ear. They're really loud. They go in my ear and they're loud.
Same.
Not you. You don't have these in your ear.
Same.
No, you don't.
Same. The exact same.
It's not. It's not. You're a liar. I've got them in my ear. You shut up. You might get pregnant or some shit. Look. Yeah. The title of this TikTok is the word prego. Whoa, 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 whoa. That scared me then for a minute. What? Yeah, whoa. Hey, baby. Would you like to get in the bed? And I'm just gonna give you. Oh, yeah, what are you doing now? Hey, have you brought my pizza? I like a bit of a chicken burger. Where's my chicken burger? Can you make it slow down a bit? Wait, look. Yeah, baby. Where's my chicken burger? I said a chicken burger. You want to give... Hey, do you want to give me a kissy, baby? Well, I'm going to give you... Wait, where's my... No, you haven't brought me a chicken burger. Where's my chicken burger? Where's his chicken burger? You should have brought him a chicken burger. He gets cross. Yes. Where's his chicken burger? If you don't buy him a chicken burger, he gets well eggy. That's not a chicken burger. I said a chicken burger. I said a chicken. Where's my chicken burger? This one's got tomato on it. You know I've no way tomatoes. I won't just take them off. They've made the chicken burger soggy. Take you away. Where's my chicken burger? I've got a British passport. They'll hear about this at the consulate. They'll hear about this at the consulate. They won't. No one at the consulate's gonna. Alan's Substack there. I'm going to close that window. I don't know why that's been open so long. It counts as one view, I hope, because they're not going to give it any more. He's a nutter. Alan Vinnicombe. And his TikToks have been so bad I won't even look at them. That's Paul Arnott. You've seen him. He's one of your favourites. Now listen, I did talk about this earlier. I want to get this up. I want to get it up. Wait. Look. Oh, hey, baby. Look, which of these 2 beds did you want to get in? Oh, no, it's not working properly. Just leave me alone. This guy, man. This guy. Paul Arnott, the bedroom experience. Yeah, I want to go for a bit of Celebrity Big Brother. What's her name? Is it Kim or Aggie? Kim Woodburn, innit? Is it Kim Woodburn? Yeah, Kim Woodburn. Alright, we've got a Kim Woodburn best moment. The house erupts in a massive fight. She gets escorted out. And then she goes on the telly and talks about it, which I really wanted. She goes on and has a row.
I think you're a little bitch, actually. That's fine. An utter little rude little bitch.
What? Hang on.
And I think you're a little bitch, actually.
Oh my god. I wish I'd watched this series and paid enough attention to remember what's going on.
And I think you're a little bitch, actually.
That's fine.
An utter little rude little bitch. Hello, my name's Kim Woodburn. I'm now called the Queen of Clean. If they start with me, they'll do it once.
If you don't know who she is, right, she was on the telly because they had a show about cleaning your house or some shit. Well, I don't know how she got on, like, you know, being some famous nutter because she did a show about cleaning your house. Like, it's like mid-morning television at best, wasn't it? Was it later evening? Like, it was relatively popular, I suppose, wasn't it, for a show about cleaning your houses? Like, she's not like some major, like, I don't know. It's like that one that does the cakes, right? Bless her. There's 2 of them, Mary Berry and Prue Leith. They're great and everything, everyone loves them. But before they did that, the cakes, like, were they famous at all or some shit? Like, there's some special chuffer about cakes or something that I should have known about. Because I didn't know anything about them, and then suddenly they're bang in front of us like they're the main one about cakes. Like, this is the same with cleaning your house. I don't know if she's got any, like, special celebrity credentials, but that's Celebrity Big Brother for you.
I won't put up with it.
No diving, remember with
Splash!
My love. Can I just say something? Can I just say, excuse me, I'm
I
wet.
didn't dive when I jumped in.
Look, I don't care what you did. Stop it, all right?
She's giving her the finger.
I'm not doing anything.
Stop it. Stop while you're ahead. You're in the wrong.
Right, listen, should we just forget about it and have a drink?
Right? You're in the wrong. You're not going to get the last word, little girl. You're in the wrong. You're in the wrong. Just shut up, all right? Don't do it again.
She's not in the wrong, she's just sat in the pool.
Now look here, I don't want to talk to you. I think you're totally in the wrong.
And I think you're
that you
rude,
interfered.
arrogant and mean.
And I think you're a little bitch, actually.
That's fine.
An utter little rude little bitch. So I think you are. I don't like you.
I don't like you.
I don't like you.
Good, I don't like
I
you.
think you're a southerly little prat.
That's fine, you can
I
think
think
that.
that, you know, I just don't like you. To go and get those boys out of their bed, they were both...
Oh my god. I presume at this point as well, there's a bottle of wine on there. I don't know who's been drinking it, but I presume this is later in the evening. Should I just say that? She's having a right go and she just sat there. Fucking hell.
I think you're a southerly little prat.
That's fine, you can
I
think
think
that.
that, you know, I just don't like you. To go and get those boys out of their bed, they were both sleeping.
I didn't get my bed.
Well, James, the boys are in bed.
We're having a
and
private
you think it's-
conversation.
But it's not
They
very
weren't
considerate, is
asleep
it?
and they're fine
They
with
weren't
it.
asleep.
They're
Yeah,
happy
they-
to be
Look,
out.
just stop because you pacify everybody. You're talking to him, he's your pal. Then you're on the bed pacifying him. Take sides and be a woman.
Dick,
My
well
love,
done.
don't
Well done.
start
All I'm
on
saying
me.
is,
You
I
are
love
a
it.
blabbermouth.
I know. And do some washing
She's giving it to everyone.
up.
So, yes, and you go and try and get a dancing job. You dig low, I'll dig low as well.
Go on.
Oh, she's a bit of a lemon, isn't she? She's a bit of a bitter lemon.
Thrown off the show because nobody can stomach you. The first thing you do is you want to clean up back to your cleaning. Don't you ever talk to me like that.
No.
Don't demean me, fat slob.
Fat slob.
She called him a fat slob.
Don't demean me because I was with a cleaner. You're out of order. You were a cleaner. You hear this little shit?
Yeah, he didn't deserve that.
That is what you get with James Jordan. That is what he does.
Oh my God.
Cleaner, you're out of order. You were a cleaner. You hear this little shit?
Yeah, he didn't deserve that.
That is what you get with James Jordan. That is what he does.
It's not you that needs to take on the role of protecting people that we've lived with. Everyone will do it.
I don't care what you think of me.
Oh man, like she decided to say something to her face after that track record, right? You'd sat around in this room, you know that if you say something to her face, she's just gonna go fucking mental, isn't she? Yeah, but you da 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 da. All she's hearing is da 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 da, and she's gonna reply with da 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 da.
With James Jordan.
James Jordan.
That is what he does.
That is what he does.
Fuck's sake!
I forgot we were going to watch English Eat Some Food. We'll do it for pudding.
Fuck's sake!
It's not you that needs to take on the role of protecting people that we've lived with. Everyone will do
First of
it.
all, I don't
but
care what
the
you think
people
of me.
here,
I don't care.
Oh well, I don't like you, so that's all right then. I'll make my mind up quickly.
I
Don't talk
respect
to
you
me.
don't. I don't
talk
care.
to me.
I'm being myself, pretty or not.
Is that Jedward? Oh, no wonder I didn't watch it. But like, Jedward doesn't want to have this going on. Jedward's not interested in that. Is that who that was?
She is being herself.
You want to be gang-handed?
Do you know what's funny as well? I don't know who they are. I know that woman's doing on the telly show for doing the cleaning, and she's eggy about it. But I don't know who they are, either of them. I couldn't place them in a crowd like as celebrities at all. I don't know who they are.
I don't give a toss.
Oh, here we go.
In this house, somebody.
We're going for a
Don't
hard time.
start on me. Don't cross me. Be honest with yourself.
Have it in the diary
One
room.
more time you bring up that cleaning like I'm a piece of shit, I'll have you in the diary
But it's a
room.
fact. I
You're a
love it.
show-off and you're
Oh,
dying
it's
to win.
brilliant.
See, I'm not. I've never been fired, escorted out like you were from your TV show.
Actually,
That's
I wanted to have a...
She's got up and she stood over him and she's shouting at him. She did do a TV show about cleaning. I said it as well. It's the notable thing.
serious conversation with it because...
My first nomination is Nicole. Nicole.
Wait, one of them is Paul Gascoigne's daughter. What? What did she... What? Does that mean... Does she do... Is she like famous for doing things, or is it like... just for being Paul Gascoigne? No offence, like, you know, Paul Gascoigne is someone that I admire and respect in ways, I suppose, or in other ways. I don't know, like, but like, you know, Paul Gascoigne, isn't he? He's Gaza. He scored, you know, he played for England, did the crying. But like, yeah, he did the talking on the telly and like, you know, going through the shit. And he thought he was tripping, didn't he? Because they were phone tapping him, and actually they were phone tapping him. So yeah, anyway, like, but then he got a bit eggy with his missus, so I think that's not acceptable at all. So, don't know what he's done recently. I think it's gone a bit off the rails, hasn't it? Anyway, look, Paul Gascoigne's daughter, like, is that a celebrity status?
Shut up, don't be so stupid. I don't like this gang-handed situation. It's bullying and it's cruel. If we have crosswords, she closes up. You're cowards! And it's a shame such a lovely girl with a kind heart is such a bitch. Gang-handed, they can't speak for themselves. They're gang-handed. You're cowards, every one of you. You're cowards! Shut up!
No, you're being really out of
Shut
order.
up! I think a lot of you here are sods. You should be bloody proud of yourselves. So I wouldn't be.
Well, that's awkward.
Don't you being mean to young man?
Did you do that during one of the fucking trials as well? That's even worse, isn't it? Like, you know, it's not just having a bit of a rant and rave, like everyone's getting a bit upset. It's like on one of the main trials. Hang on, I need to check my live stream just to tell me that we're not getting binned off for watching Big Brother. No, I think we're all right.
What's wrong with age? That's all you're fit for.
Oh.
It's all you're
Big
fit
brother,
for.
she's chasing
is being
me.
rude
She's
and
chasing
aggressive and not respect.
Listen, I can't watch. Do you think I should watch 20 minutes of this? I kind of want to. Like, we're doing it, aren't we? This is her best moments before we. Like, she gets kicked off, and then I want to watch. She goes on a TV show to talk about how she got kicked off. I don't mean just kicked off, voted out. I mean fucking thrown out.
I don't want no problems.
Kim, have you told them how much you dislike them?
Did.
As when I met you, you're lovely. So stop your
told you
bloody
that,
troublemaker,
didn't I?
Mother
I
McRae.
told you.
You're a little sir,
I
aren't
told
you?
you you'd like them, didn't I?
Oh, so you're Mrs. Right, are you?
What are you talking?
Like, is she being a good one though? We don't know, do we? We don't know if she's being mean, like if they're egging her up or not. But like the way she goes on, like.
Shut up.
What?
Shut up, woman. You've caused most of this trouble in here with your little gang. Don't start with me.
Oh.
I saw your face when I was giving her a bet. Look what Kim's doing. You little bitch.
What?
We were joking.
What?
Shut up. What? Shut up.
Really? Are you really? Can I ask you a question?
No, because you're nuts. She wished it was true. She's our eyes lit up then, didn't it? You little bitch. Little cow. Little bitches. God help me. Horrible people. I love you all. Don't be silly. She's trying to win. If the public don't like me for myself, bless you, public. Can't do anything about it, my love. I can't do a thing about it. It's freezing.
Well, you could not go around shouting at everybody.
Spencer opened the door again.
Oh, I'll close it again.
It's gonna just keep getting open, so.
Maybe half open, half closed, and it's there.
What? Why are these? Hang on, that is an issue. Yeah, is like, why? I don't understand. There must be a ruling here on whether the door will be open or closed by the majority group, because you can't just have people just going back and forward. Just I want it open, I want it closed, I want it open, I want it closed. That's weird.
You're done.
You guys are great. Love it.
Right, I'm gonna go. This is gonna go on for at least 10 minutes. That's my bet.
It's all right. I've nowhere to go, lovey.
Oh, she's strong. She's strong. She's strong. Who needs the
roll it
gym?
back again, and I'll roll it back again. I warned you.
That's got weird.
They were like, you can't become very evil in a house. Evil, and suddenly change as much as that. It isn't possible.
Kim, the lovely people. The real
Yeah, they are.
No, they're scum. Trash and scum. And I say that with no regret. Scum, scum, scum. We don't mix with it, we wash it down the sink. And I'm not mixing with it.
Say.
Stop while you're ahead, madam. I believe we chatted away, you and I. We had.
There's 3 of these young, saucy looking ones. Well, I can't see them that well, but they've all got their legs out. And there's one of her, and she fucking eggy at all them. And I've got no idea why.
Kim, laughed. Kim, shut up, you're causing all this trouble. You came to me today, and I chatted, as you do, and everything was cool.
It's still cool.
It's not cool. What the fucking hell, excuse me, has happened here?
Don't
and
dare.
Chat away as a woman to woman.
Don't
women's
dare.
stuff, and then
Kim.
go behind my back and cause this.
Kim,
what did you know?
Kim's nuts, isn't she? What's she doing?
Being nasty about you. Why are you doing that?
You
are vile. You really
Vile.
do play the best game, but your game is so wrong.
Well, I'm not putting up with yours, madam. Nicole she is the mafia. You are my women. You look after me. It sounds awfully dramatic, but you know it's true. Oh, I've had a wonderful evening.
Good, I'm glad.
Oh, it's been delightful.
Delightful.
All the fucking people I'm living with here.
Callum, don't be a kiss ass, babe.
Don't
I don't know.
start.
It's weird as well, because I don't know if she's like, calling this right as well, and if these ladies aren't like tittle-tattling behind her back and being weird. But like, Big Brother's not showing it you, is it? They're just showing you her going fucking mental. So
You want to be
Dee, why'd you
punished?
do that?
You ain't seen nothing yet. I'll cross you so badly you'll regret the rest of your life. You want trouble, which I don't want. Oh, by Christ, you're going to get it in spade loads. You horrible, horrible people. And you girls that are gang-handed, you are such a bunch of cowards. Then you go into this girl.
Come to her. And I'm telling you now.
But like whether she's got a point about them being in a little group together, yeah? I think walking over to her bed and shouting at her is probably not the move, is it?
Bunny, Mother Bunny.
Sit down. You are so rude.
No. You want trouble, you've got it.
I don't want trouble.
Yes, you do,
I
Nicole.
don't want trouble.
You're
I
causing all this.
won't.
Give
You
up.
want this from
Give
me.
up. You horrible, horrible girl.
Please tell me how
You're a
to
chicken-livered bunch. Shut up, don't you bother.
I see they're going to get mad. Come on.
I give not a... I'm mad. You two-faced bunch.
Kim.
Chicken-livered shits.
Kim.
Shut up, you're another one, you chicken-livered bugger. The mafia won't break me, dear. They're being unfair, they're being nasty for no reason, and they're picking on me. Don't do it. Don't do it.
No. What are you talking to?
You interfered. You have just interfered. You interfered. You're a bunch of chinless
They're all
wonders.
just yelling, look. And now who's this?
Cowards. A lot of you.
The security have come into Big Brother.
Piss on you if you was on fire.
And I wouldn't shit on you if you were on fire.
You're a bully.
Oh, the bastards.
You come in here and you picked on young girls.
And you're an adulterer
I need to
when
take-
you had, excuse me,
I need to take-
and you're an adulterer that 2 times your wife and she's got 3 kids.
What the fuck?
You're talking about decency? Oh, come on, darling. These rat packs. What I
Go
call
upstairs.
conspiracy in here against me. I think I've cracked it. Nicole, in a word, she is painting a picture of me that doesn't exist.
How
Why-
can everyone
why
else
would
be
you-
wrong and you right,
Oh, well,
Kim? How can
they
everyone?
crucified Jesus.
How can everyone
They
be
crucified
wrong?
Jesus Christ.
That
Are
is
you saying he was wrong?
insane.
Are you saying he was wrong? So, got you there. Got you there. They crucified Jesus. So,
In order.
dressed as the fucking Hamburglar.
That is
You're saying he was wrong?
insane.
In order to turn people against me, she's made things up that I haven't said.
It's no
I'm
problem.
taking it on the chin and I hope
No
you can do
problem.
the same.
No, it's no problem.
That's
I'm
all right.
asking you what I've lied about because I haven't.
Yes, you have.
What have I said then?
I'm not going to discuss it
Because
with you.
you have nothing to say.
You're not worth saying anything to.
Oh, really?
Truly.
What have I said that is a lie?
Do you really think I'm going to respond to what you're saying?
Well, no, because you can't, because you're a fucking liar.
I'm
Never.
entitled to my opinion.
Facts.
Be a woman and take it on the chin.
Be a woman and take it on the chin.
Of course, it's votes.
What, that I'm a liar?
I will not enter into a conversation in
No,
a room
'cause you
full of
can't,
people
'cause
because
you know
that's
what-
what you want, and I'm not going to do it.
But a liar,
So,
though.
please,
But a liar.
you are a liar.
But a liar.
Yes,
What have I
absolutely.
lied then? Never lied about
Yes, you have. Yes, you
I
have.
haven't. I haven't needed to. You've sealed your own fate. Liar.
She sealed her own fate.
You stupid little woman, honestly. How did I seal my own fate? Now you're not making sense at all.
Don't fuck with me today. I'm done.
And don't fuck with
Don't
me.
fuck with me today.
Oh, they're all shouting at her now. She was shouting at all them, and now they're all shouting at her.
I am
with
done.
me and
You
you'll be
just
very
got
sorry.
Is that Sunita?
You could put a ball of wool in your mouth and wind it with both hands and still have room left. If you won't shut your great big flapper, not blab your big gob all over the house. Well, you weren't saying it to me. You walked in.
I think Sunita was in Celebrity Big Brother once. I don't know who this is.
That's right. You walked in and I could hear you. Well, who can't hear you? You'd make a wonderful town crier. Do you know what? You're as the Americans say, you're 2 tomatoes short of a salad
so
girl.
many
You
awesome.
walk in this room,
I love it.
no one's talking about
Hey,
you,
hey,
and you kick
hey,
off.
don't
you
come to
kick
me.
off. You kick
Excellent.
off. Behave yourself. You silly. Nobody said a word about you. Behave. It's
okay,
What's the matter with you? I'm honestly being honest.
Okay, there's 10 more minutes of her shouting in the fucking house, yeah? I'm not going to watch them because like they have this massive fight, we've just seen it. Afterwards, Colleen was on the fucking Big Brother with her. And she went on the show to argue with Colleen and Kim. Look, she takes on Bianca Gascoigne, she takes them on afterwards. Big Brother Day 30. What's this? Like, I want to see them arguing about it afterwards. I just wanted to watch this. It's just something I wanted to watch, so you're having to watch it with me.
In her called Jamie an adulterer and the word she used.
Kim, please don't.
There's Colleen Nolan. She was in the house. She got it. She was part of it. Wait.
She brought it up. I hope you wouldn't. Excuse me. I hope you'd keep it light, because I've kept it light, but you must do this.
For me, I've just got to say that I think that is naughty to use someone's past to bring it up in the house. So that's why I chose Kim.
Okay, we good?
Yeah. So my vote goes to Kim purely for the fact that she was not very nice to my man.
Yeah.
At all. I think it was uncalled for and a little bit below the belt, shall we say.
Fair enough. I accept.
Wait, I'm wondering, is Kim going to take this? I haven't watched this before. Is Kim going to take this? Or is she going to, like, pop off? Or is she going to go gracious here? Because they've been told to go easy, I guess. What's going on? Is Kim going to take that? Or is she going to fucking explode?
I was going to put, but I thought we'd stay friendly and make it lighter, which we're obviously not doing this. I was going to put Jeb.
Oh, no. I thought we were going to be friendly and keep it light, but we're obviously not doing this. So, right.
Because they're naughty. But since you brought this up, your young man...
Please don't start.
You started this.
Kim?
When you
Oh, no,
do this...
I thought this was after. This is actually in the house still. Fucking hell. This is Big Brother Day 30 in the house.
You take the lightness away.
But he's
you
not
took it away.
Please,
Your boyfriend, you timed his wife
here to defend
with 3 children. So I didn't start that. I put these.
Stuff you're getting.
I shouldn't have started this. I didn't put it up. Saying that he had to pay his wife a lot of money, and he shouldn't have to. He shouldn't have to.
I mean, I voted Kim because bringing things up from the real world is a bit below the belt. Your boyfriend fucking 2-timed his wife. Stood over her, shouted. These two don't like it at all, do they? That is Jedward, isn't it? That's who that is. I'm sure of it. Pretty sure. I don't know for a certain fact. I would guess, like, and I probably, if it was Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and I've got to guess, I'd guess, but it might not be. Could be Jedward. Right, so then she did go, like, listen, there's one more of the fight here. Like, is she screaming at Colleen Nolan at any point?
I'm chicken liver.
We've seen that. They're all shouting.
Cowards!
The security comes in. We've seen that, haven't we? She's fucking
3
yelling.
kids. You're talking about decency.
And, like, she's not happy. So after that, she goes on this morning and tells, like, that was 7 years ago. This morning was before that, I think. I don't know. But 6 years ago, she goes on Loose Women. She to talk about how she walked off. Oh, no, wait. Kim Woodburn from Big Brother walks off Loose Women. Oh, wait. Wait.
You wanted me to hear what you've got to say?
Oh, okay. What is it? I want you.
I didn't ask to come here, folks.
I didn't ask
Just
you
know
to come
the
in.
true
All right,
story.
let's go the bickering. I'm just going to ask you the first question.
Wait, where's the bit where she comes in? Wait. Kim Woodburn, Loose Women. Surely there's a clip with the very start and all of it, like Kim Woodburn, Loose Women. Do they just have like the full? Right. Oh no, this looks Kim Woodburn. Okay, this one might be the one I was watching. Someone recorded it off their telly, so it's got the whole thing on it, but it's recorded on the telly. So we'll live.
Welcome back to Loose Women. You may be seated. Now, coming up in just a moment, I'll take on my toughest case yet. In court this lunchtime, it's me, Judge Janet, Linda Robson, Colleen Nolan and Linda Nolan.
So there's 2 Nolans.
I'm loving this gavel. Now, after Donald Trump and Kim Jong-un's historic handshake earlier this year, we thought it was time to settle Colleen's feud with her very own Kim.
They want to settle the feud. Like, we might go to the other feed that's a bit more, like, don't worry, like, watch this. I want to just get the first bit where they come in, and then we'll go to the bit where video is better.
Kim Woodburn. Before the come face to face for the first time since their infamous celebrity Big Brother feud. Let's take a look at the evidence in the case of Colleen versus Kim.
Don't you mean me?
That's
saying. I'll crush you so badly you'll regret the rest of your life. I'll take it for so long that I'm a blow. You want trouble?
No.
You've got it.
I don't want trouble.
You will never get the better of me.
I think there's always potential for it to go because of Kim.
I feel sorry for you.
Her and Nicola just clash.
Excuse me.
Okay, so they play all the bits about her getting in a row, yeah? Oh, they got this morning first? Oh, they get it this morning first. All right, hang on. They got this morning first. That goes in next. That goes in next. We'll do it. Kim Woodburn. I'm just enjoying myself now. You just have to enjoy it. Kim Woodburn. This morning. She gets eggy on this as well.
I look back with sadness that it came to that, and that I said those things, but I'm not sorry I said them. For what was happening to me, you'd have had to have been a saint, which I'm not to have said them. I apologise profusely for using the word beginning with F. I do not swear on television. I used it 3 times. That's the only shame I feel. I'm very sorry about that.
Because
Philip Schofield, Holly, she's very Holly, Philip Schofield.
Watched every frame of this series. I always do with the celebrity ones. I absolutely love it. And you're a fan as well.
Oh, I love it.
So you knew what it was going to be like. You've seen in the past what it can be like.
I knew it would be filthy dirty. It was stinking. After 10 days I went in.
Well, you're the best qualified to clean it up.
Why should I? I'm not cleaning on that show. I'm going as Kim Woodburn. I washed dishes, did everything. They live in stink and filth, the lot of them. And I went into a horrible situation. I did not pick up on television because, remember, it's filmed for 24 hours a day. I can only put 45 minutes out, if you include adverts. So you're not going to get an idea that your gang handler, with 8 of them in there, don't say a word to one. Woof! You confront the lot, which is cowardice and disgusting.
Why do you think they alienated you so much? Because you called them the gang. What do you
were the gang.
But so why, though? Why did they pick on you?
Well, when you go in late, apparently, it's been said to me, when you go in very late, you're in for a bit of a wallop anyway, because lateness, they don't like that.
It didn't happen to Chloe and it didn't happen to Jessica.
Ooh, Phil's pushing back. They
weren't treated like that.
She got nothing to say.
People that wanted to say a word out of place. They wanted to put up with it. I don't put up with it.
It did happen to them, but they didn't say anything.
Philip, you were not in there.
Philip.
I know what I went through.
No.
I went through hell.
A lot of exaggeration, though. It seemed that what you were saying.
No, I'm sorry. You weren't there to know, were you, Phil? Yeah. I went through hell on the earth. I was told that I was get back to your cleaning, woman.
We saw that on the telly.
Which is disgraceful.
Well, you said worse.
I said worse after. Of course. Did I ever say worse until I'd been assaulted? Then I let them have it with both barrels.
Why did you stay in there then? Because, I mean, obviously you get paid to go in there. You get paid. You get paid.
Yes, of course you do.
You get paid to go in. So if it was that bad, why not just go?
Why should I go?
Well, because you're saying it was hell on earth. If
Why should I go?
A situation that was hell on earth, I'd
Why
leave.
should I lose a massive sum of money for those bums?
Ooh.
Did you think?
Why should I? Naturally, don't you, when you want to come to earning your money? Would you lose a shed load of money enough to buy a house that gets you out in 3 days? Not on your Nelly.
So how much did they pay you?
It's nothing to do with you, Philip, is it?
Philip knows what he's doing, look. Naughty.
They're paying you?
Well, nothing to do with you.
Then don't be naughty, thank you. Don't be cheeky.
But don't you reckon that you'd have got on so much better
if I'd kissed their backsides?
No, if you'd just been nicer. If you'd been a nice person.
I think I am a nice person.
Phil.
I'd like you to have a word with all the crew I've ever worked with. And these people in the studio. I'm very, very polite.
I know the row that you had on Celebrity Juice.
Do you?
Yes. So I know that you have had rows elsewhere.
No.
Phil just calling it out from the telly. Oh, I know you've had a row somewhere else. You ask all the production crews I've worked with. Well, I know that you've had a row on another production. So Phil just calling it out. Go Phil. He's left the telly now, hasn't he? But is he going to come back and fucking call out Eamon Holmes or what?
No, I have not.
Well, I think you probably have, but that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Well, a lot of people thought that online, Nicola, they thought that she was actually the bottom of all of this, that she caused all of this.
She caused everything.
Did she?
A nastier piece of work I could not wish to meet.
Oh, people online thought it as well. I haven't watched it. Maybe she did.
Think that Colleen was a worthy winner?
Colleen, did you like Colleen?
No, I don't. No, I do not.
No surprise there. Why is that?
Because she was sweet as pie to me. She never said a wrong word to me. Cup of tea, Kim. How are you, Kim?
But isn't that the sort of game of the thing? You went into the diary room and did the same to them.
No, I'm not two-faced.
But don't you think...
I'm not two-faced.
You think that Colleen was two-faced?
Well, what do you think?
I know Colleen. I actually think that she won it because she's a nice person.
She's a horrible person. You won't get phoners out of me till I'm 74 years of age. That you've got a long time to go. You've got a long time to work on television. If I never got another television job, I couldn't give a toss. So you see...
Oh, could this come back to bite Philip Schofield? Is Colleen really a horrible person? Is he towing the line? Is she calling it out? She's not going to call out Eamon Holmes, is she?
I can't... I'm not a diplomat like you. If I was your age...
I want to know what she's got to say about Eamon Holmes, because he's looking fucking scared now. I'm not a diplomat like you, and he's thinking, what a gunk. I thought it was you were putting on the rack. All of a sudden it's turned back on Phil. He's not... He's a little bit... He's got his face on, Phil. He's got his face on.
I was sitting there... Oh, now, you know that I have got not 1 second of my life for bull. And I'm telling you the truth.
I can tell.
I can tell. He's fucking a bit worried now about what she's going to say.
I'm telling you the outfit of what these people were like. And Colleen was sweet to me. And when I watched it back, what she was saying about me, I couldn't believe. A couple of times in that house, when they had the viewers voting who was the most obnoxious, two-faced, she came up twice with the most two-faced and untrustworthy.
But then she won
I
it.
thought, but she's not.
Ooh, Holly Willoughby.
Yeah, but then she won it. So they must have changed.
Holly Willoughby.
Well, there's no accounting for taste, dear, is there? And when the two were left, Jedward should have won. Do you know why? Those boys were themselves. Those boys never put an act on.
Do you regret going in?
I love the money. Adorable. At 74, my God, it beats clean and lavies. But I'll tell you something. No, and I'll tell you why. I may be 74. Don't mess with me.
I wouldn't. I'm terrified.
I don't think you're going to bully me.
Holly says she's terrified. Oh, bless her. Hollis.
I've been around too long.
I wouldn't.
Are you saying that we're bullying you?
No, not this show. You are giving me the impression from the time they came on here, you don't know what you're talking about, Phil. Go in that house for 24 hours, they sit there and watch it for 45 minutes a night. Then you tell me why I was annoyed.
Philip Schofield should go on Celebrity Big Brother.
The other 23 hours were naughty.
No, I get it. I
hope you do. Go in there and see what it's all about.
But I know why people reacted in the way that they reacted to you is because of the way you make me feel sitting on that sofa. You're already making me feel
I don't like you to, when I get on here,
confrontational.
have an attitude that I'm to blame. You know damn all about it.
We're just asking you a question.
No, you're not, Phil. No, you were not at the beginning. It was, well, don't you think?
Phil knows. Phil knows. Look, he's got his face on. He's having a good laugh. Holly knows. Holly's not getting involved. She knows, though.
Sorry, Big Brother Tanner. This is Big Brother. Could we split up the argument that's
You
happening
should have had me on here and stayed neutral, in my opinion.
No. It's only asking questions. That's our job.
Is that the way you do it?
That's our job.
Well, Holly hasn't said a word that I would...
Well, what I'm going to say is...
Holly's been all right. Holly's fine. Holly's fine. So that got in there first.
Said a wrong word to me. Cup of tea, Kim. How are you, Kim?
She's been on the telly fucking slagging off Colleen Nolan.
I couldn't believe. I've just never met.
Now she's going to go on the show and Colleen Nolan's going to be there and they're going to have to fucking talk to each other. This is box office.
I was completely hand on my heart.
I'm going toilet. I'm back in a minute. I'm back now.
A two-faced maggot. Present that you can throw against the wall if you like.
Wait, have I missed this one? Is this another one? Did I miss another one? That looked like a previous one.
Completely hand on my heart.
Oh no, that's just her talking about her. That's just her talking about her. She's not actually on the show, is she? Yeah, that was just her talking about her, yeah. And there's what's her name? Eamon Holmes' ex. There's Ruth.
That you can throw against the wall if you like.
Oh, I throw the cup.
Now it's time to bring out Kim Woodburn. Now I'm going to adjudicate. Kim, are you happy with that?
I don't care one way or the other.
All right. Not often I feel a little bit,
Lost for words.
I feel there's more than just 4 feet of gap here.
You wanted to hear what you've got to say.
Oh, okay.
I didn't ask to come here, folks.
All right, I didn't ask
just
you
know
to come
the
in.
true
All right,
story.
let's start a bit, Craig. I'm just going to ask you the first question. What exactly is it that Colleen has done that annoys you so much?
Ask Colleen.
Ask Colleen. The Ballad of Kim what's her name? Kim Woodburn. The Ballad of Kim Woodburn. I want to see that entrance again as she come in, because I was just going, whoa, they give her the music. Dun, dun, dun. She wants to come on and be like, hi everyone, it's Kim. It's Kim here on Loose Women, hi. And they give her this music like a fucking battleship. Dun, dun, dun. Like the devil herself is coming on.
Fuck's sake! Now, Kim, are you happy with that?
I don't care one way or the other.
I don't care one way or the other.
Not often I feel a little bit,
Lost for words.
She's just looking at her.
I feel there's more than just 4 feet.
Like she's like looking right at her. She's like looking right at her, like staring at her.
Of gap here.
You wanted to hear what you've got to say.
Oh, okay.
You wanted me here, what have you got to say? And isn't that on the other edit as well? This is 3 minutes into a 12-minute bit. So isn't that on this other video that I was watching? This one, is that where it starts?
What exactly?
Because this is better quality, isn't it? This is the ITV cut.
You wanted me to hear what you've got to say.
Oh, okay. What is it? I want you.
I didn't ask to come here, folks.
All right.
I didn't ask
just
you to
know
come
the
in.
true
All right,
story.
let's go to Vickering. I'm just going to ask you the first question. What exactly is it that Colleen has done that annoys you so much?
Ask Colleen.
What, you tell us what she did. We couldn't see anything.
Look, I don't want to let you down with something you told me, but I'm going to, because
What did I
have a
tell
feeling
you?
you're not going to be... Folks, I am straight and honest. I came here 3 weeks after I came out of Big Brother. Now, I didn't want to do this, but you're another one that's putting the phone...
Wendy, is this when... What the fuck?
...the act on.
Oh, my God.
She's putting on the phony act as well. Maybe she is.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What have I said? Maybe all of fucking television is all just phony acts and like, maybe Kim Woodburn's the right, maybe she's calling it like it is. I'm a bit worried now. I don't know who to trust.
So Linda's a phony.
Just a minute.
Is there anyone that isn't a
Just
phony?
a minute. Deny you said this. And I said Colleen was very two-faced. You saw the show. And they said, right, you were sitting there and I was getting...
This is called Colleen and Kim and their feud. But I think she's starting a new one with this Chuffer. Don't keep full screening at you, Chuffer.
And the camera, we were all leaving the stage. And you turned to me, your exact words were, as a matter of fact, Kim, you said, Colleen admitted she was very two-faced with you. No, you did.
Oh, she did on there.
Okay, let's hear Colleen's point of view.
No.
They just saw the clip.
So you didn't say that?
I'm just repeating what she said on the telly.
You didn't say...
Ooh.
She admitted she was very two-faced with me.
I'm just saying that.
Kim, I think...
She was letting you know that she'd
quite
said
a few
I'm not
people
going to converse on this show because I'm going to tell you why.
Let's just go to Colleen for a moment.
Folks, I know...
Wait, I'm not going to converse on this show. Let me tell you why. Well, you think you might be contractually obliged to converse on the show if you've turned up, got dressed up, gone through the makeup, been on the show. Like, what? I'm not going to converse. Mind you, it makes good telly if you don't, so carry on.
What I went through.
No, let her run.
She's the one wearing the black and white beads of the Masons, so maybe she's the Masons. Oh, I don't know, actually. I don't know. Don't know who to trust.
I know what I went through.
You know what you went through. Yeah.
It was awful what you went through, Kim. Us. was awful.
She's taking the piss.
Folks, don't always believe the person that sits there all demure. Life teaches you that's not the case. I didn't want to come on here, and I'll tell you why. Because I knew she'd sit there, and how do you mean? I knew, I've just said behind the scenes. They asked me to come on, and I said, I don't think I want to come on. I said, because I've told you what happened, and that's the truth.
Actually...
And they said, well, Colleen wants to say something to you.
Kim.
I come in here, she's sitting there,
it's not... all right.
I would never have come here, she's supposed to want to speak to me.
My understanding is that you were very happy to come here today and that you said you were completely comfortable with it. But let me turn to Colleen and just hear what Colleen has got to say about the charge of being two-faced.
Yes, I think Kim's right. I was two-faced with Kim in the house. I tried not to be in the beginning. I did try and be the peacemaker because everybody was rowing, and I don't think it helps to all join in the row. I think Kim very, very cleverly, because she is a super fan of the show, of Big Brother, came in to play, oh, look at me, poor me, I'm being bullied, everyone's picking on me, in the hope that they weren't showing that she came in like a demon from day one. So I was trying to keep the peace, and then gradually we were near the end and I just couldn't stand it anymore. So if that makes me two-faced, then yeah, I guess I was two-faced.
Why didn't you confront Kim?
She got all the claps. They put her in green, like she's the good one, and the other one's in red, like she's the baddie. Got all the claps. Did I just inhale something then? Hope I didn't inhale a moth. She got all the claps though. She didn't like. She said she come in like a demon. So I didn't watch that series of Big Brother, and it would have still been edited. But did she come in like a demon? Maybe. I think she might have done. Because she just seemed like a fucking nutto. So for a minute there, I was on a wobble because she kept telling me she was good, but it turns out she's not. She's a fucking nutto.
Yeah. Because everybody, she had...
Or is Colleen Nolan two-faced for being nice to her?
The way she's just come out now was the way she woke up every morning. She just wanted to go at people all the time. The fact she can even come out...
That seems right. We've seen it.
Yeah. With everyone that's on this panel and have a go at Linda Robson, who's the nicest woman I've ever met in my life.
Linda Robson? I thought she was Wendy someone. Linda Robson.
But you're just antagonistic.
I know that she was in Birds of a Feather. That's the main one, isn't it?
That you come out for a row, and that's how she woke up every morning.
Because this is lunacy. You know what you did, and I'm going to tell you something.
I tell you what I did. I didn't tell you how vile you are from day one. That's what I should have done.
You, my dear.
You're a horrible, self-centered, publicity-seeking witch.
Kim, do you ever look back on your behaviour?
No.
I mean,
she doesn't.
No. She didn't let her finish the question. Just no.
I'm fascinated
Listen, the
by
only
that
way
syndrome
Kim gets
because
TV is because she comes out and...
If you'd been in Big Brother and you could get hold of the full, the full tapes, not just like, the edited version, but the full tapes, it would be really interesting to see yourself in the house, wouldn't it, I suppose? Like, that's something not many people get the option to do, but no.
makes is controversial. You've no talent. That's the only way you get TV.
Oh, and they're the Nolans, and they've sold records, so what are you going to do? What are you going to do? The sister came in then, from the side.
Is because she comes out and is controversial. You've no talent.
Your behaviour.
No.
I mean,
she doesn't.
I'm fascinated
Listen,
by
the only way
syndrome
Kim gets TV is because she comes out and is controversial. You've no talent. That's the only way you get TV.
That alone tells you how stupid you are.
Show me your talent. What is your talent?
Look,
why are
what
you
is your talent?
Hang on, I'm going to have to be banging my...
25 million records.
We've sold 25 million records, so I think you'd fucking know a thing about talent. I think you'll find we've sold 25 million records. I love this. Excuse me.
That alone tells you how stupid you are.
Show me your talent. What is your talent? Why are
what
you
is your talent?
Hang on, I'm going to have to be banging my...
25 million records. I think my talent is there to be shown.
Just a minute.
What is your talent?
I know.
Tell us what your talent is.
But Kim, can we stop the slagging off for just a moment? Kim.
What? I want to know about what's a talent.
what do you help to gain out of coming on the show today?
Nothing at all. In fact,
But you're here, but why did you come?
I said because you paid me a good amount of money.
Yeah, right. Okay, so you came on.
Why do you think you clashed and argued with every single person that was in the Big Brother
argue with every
house?
single person. I was ganged up on.
All right, Kim, you've got an opportunity now
No,
to
I-
make
I-
peace.
no,
Come
I
on,
don't- look,
Kim, it's 18 months
Look.
ago. It's 18 months ago.
You will not say what went on in that house, but I'll tell you something, and folks, look on your computers. I can't even switch one on, so it's not me putting it on. 98% of people, look on your computers, say they give you a rough time in there, Kim. Now, I can't put a computer on, so it's not me doing it. But 98%.
Do you know what? I kind of feel like I want to know now. It was years ago. Like, I didn't watch this one. It was on Channel 5. Like, but I kind of want to know. Like, I bet they didn't like her. Like, my gut feeling is she came in a little bit late. They didn't like her, so they did gang up on her. Insofar as they didn't go, "Oh, Kim, lovely, nice to see you. Let's have a good time." They were like a bit like, "Oh, Kim, like this is a bit." You know, after she offended one person who did something a bit weird, they probably went a bit like, "Oh," right? And then she was like, "You're doing a bit like," and it just, you know, put in there as an antagonist. I get it, like, but like, I kind of want to know, like, did they whisper her? Did they like, you know, did they egg her up? Like, is she right in saying this? Like, it's like her versus the world, isn't it? But she is very, very eggiest. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if I side with Colleen Nolan.
Said, God, Kim, they did not gang up on you. Now, it's not just me.
It's weird because I didn't watch this one, so I just love the fact that she's yelling at them all.
98 people, you mean?
Do you think?
Stupid.
Do you think you?
Don't be so silly.
Do you think you've got anger?
Because like even then, like it doesn't matter if she's right or not. That's a bit unacceptable, isn't it?
Silly.
Kim, do you think you've got anger issues?
No.
You seem very angry all the time. No?
Look.
So do you think we can draw a line under it, Kim?
All you want.
Kim, can we draw a line
I'm
under
going
it?
to tell you something, then I'm going to go. I've had a lot of people have had miserable lives, not just me. I'm not suggesting for one moment. We've all had problems, and we always will. I had a very, very sad childhood. I had a brutal childhood.
Got this every day as well.
Terrible.
What the fuck is this now? Like, what the fuck is this now?
I'll cry in a minute. Don't be two-faced.
Don't be two-faced.
I'm not being terrible.
I'm trying to
Comfort me.
Well, all right.
Just a minute, I'm speaking now.
Oh.
A brutal, rotten childhood.
We know.
Oh, terrible. I can't describe what I went through.
We
Is
know.
this a pity party at the end?
Oh, we've heard it.
And I went to Big Brother house, and all the memories of those years came back, the bullying they were doing to me. And I was very upset in the house, and I pretended I wasn't. I was
I don't know if you pretended you weren't.
terribly upset. They picked on me. This one, cup of tea, Kim, every bloody day, cup of tea.
What? If someone offers you a cup of tea every day, it's not bullying you, is it?
Kim, yeah. And behind my back, they were slagging me. Oh, stop.
Right, now,
I'm telling you
Oh,
this.
behind her back, she was slagging her, right? Yeah.
Now, if I hadn't had that rotten experience as a child,
Why didn't you leave?
Why didn't you leave?
I wanted the money.
There you
Okay,
go.
now, Kim,
Now, just a minute.
Kim,
And I thought,
I'm sure.
when I was taken out of that room, I thought, do I go back down there and
Right, Colleen is
draw on your
suggesting-
childhood experience and toughen up? You did it. You got out of it.
Okay,
And
Kim.
that's what I did.
They're trying to stop her talking and she keep going.
Kim,
And she
Kim,
can say what she likes.
she wants to draw a line under it.
Well, she could, because she did it, didn't she? So I don't want to draw a line under it.
You don't want
Because
to
I will
pick-
never forget
She's gone redder than her dress.
what the likes of her and 7 others put me through.
Okay, well,
I'll never forget it, never.
But,
It's like Vietnam.
Because
Kim,
it was
every
sad and
reality-
awful, and it was bloody cruel.
that's
They were laughing
the
their heads off at
reality,
me,
that's
and she
real-
sits there.
Kim,
Which one are you going to vote for if it's an election? This would be better than the election. I don't know now. I've been thrown because like she shouts really loud and she's telling us that Colleen's a fucking bully and that she's been bullied and that's why she was eggy for everyone. But like she didn't. None of the clips that I saw showed anyone bullying her. But that's an issue, isn't it? But then it was all filmed by Big Brother. But she's saying they just didn't show the bits where they're bullying her. Colleen looks a bit like she's fed up of it all, doesn't she? The woman with gaslight. Do you think they are gaslighting her? She's being she's on the show on her own, so like, but then the more she shouts and yells, the more that they're going to just like, you know, give her the egg, innit? What are you saying there? Jedward were the only ones that did not, was it? Did they all were they all bad to her? I kind of feel like I need to go back and watch it to know the truth. So no one's coming out of this looking good.
That is a reality television.
Kim looks like Donald Trump, so the other one has to be Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris. The other one could be the Democratic candidate.
Live in there with them. Live in there, please.
Right.
And don't go by people
Donald Trump would probably quite like her.
you see on television. Please don't do that, folks. Don't go by what you see on television.
Like, maybe it's weird as well, because like after this, like on This Morning television, like, you know, Philip Schofield got in all trouble, and like, you know, Eamon Holmes got to be like, maybe people aren't like what they're like on the television. Maybe she's right. Maybe she's just like really angry because they're all bullying her.
A demure
But then I don't know.
person.
No, please do, because
Please
that's what we
don't,
lived
because
with for 3 weeks.
I lose my temper, but I've got a good heart and soul. Well,
But like, I don't know, like, you know, you can be a bit eggy, but you don't have to like give it all this, do you? So like, other people were pretty eggy with the way you were shouting at them, and then they didn't give it all that. So I don't know if this is the acceptable way to behave if you're eggy. Yeah, I'm going to say maybe everyone else being able to behave and get on with each other, and you being the only one that can't get on with everyone, maybe that does stand out as a bit of a sore thumb issue, but like...
she sits there.
Okay,
She's as hard as nails.
You've had your
Don't do it, folks.
You've
Don't
had
do it.
your
Don't do it. She's a con artist.
Kim,
I wouldn't want to sit and talk to lying
Well, I
trash
think
like
that's
you.
sad. I think we should have drawn a
Lying
line.
trash. Yeah, not good.
So you think what you
That's
like?
a terrible thing to say.
You're showing yourself in your true colours, Kim.
Sitting
You
there
are
with your
showing
sister.
yourself in your
That's
true
all you call her
colours.
trash.
You're not, she is trash.
She wants to draw a line.
She is
under it.
trash.
No, she isn't.
Anyone that would stand in a group of 7 people and bully.
Anyway,
stand
don't
up
go
to her.
anywhere, folks.
Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back after this with a new recipe twist on risotto with Gino D'Acampo. So, no.
Gino's in the kitchen with some focaccia that your mum used to make.
You were so happy you got focaccia right, didn't you?
Ooh, that was a close one, but it really was.
And she caused chaos in the Big Brother house. We'll be speaking to controversial housemate Kim Woodburn in just a moment.
First, though, congratulations on winning the show, Colleen. Well done, you. Now, listen, you said that you'd never
Oh my God, this is awkward. They got Colleen on before her on the fucking tellis.
been to Kim again, and she's actually sat here next to me. Anything you want to say?
Oh my God.
What, to Kim?
Yeah.
I love it. What, to Kim?
No.
I feel the same way, dear.
Yeah,
Ruth got in on it. Ruth said something. She was like, fucking you have a bit of that, love. Or some shit. Ruth got in on it. Ruth and Eamon. Ruth and Eamon. Ruth and Eamon.
Your pyjamas, you know, it's still...
So a bit of Ruth and
Lip
Eamon.
fillers, chin implants, facelifts, nose jobs, but enough about Ruth. This, well, I'm only...
You're so much trouble today, aren't you? The big debate is, would you like child-free flights?
Yes.
Or children-only flights?
Yes.
Whichever way you look at it. But they're saying, what's wrong with it? What's wrong with being out in your pyjamas? You know, it's still...
Hang on.
Only flight.
Hang on.
Would you like child-free flights?
Yes.
Yes, he says, to child-free flights. And then the banter that comes in here is...
Or children-only flights?
Yes.
Or children-only flights. And to that he also says yes. What? Bigger payment homes.
Would you like child-free flights?
Yes.
I mean, we need to get Luke's bigger payment homes thing back out on the fucking buttons more, don't we? We need a bigger payment homes button. I'm sure I had one of those, didn't I? Bigger payment homes.
Bang!
That was one of my favourites.
I'm a cat.
Or children-only flights?
Yes.
Whichever way you look at it. But they're saying, what's wrong with it? What's wrong with being out in your pyjamas?
What was going on with the children-only thing?
Farmers, you know, it's just clothes.
Where do you
They
want me
won't
to
be
begin,
naked.
darling, in telling you what's wrong with it? If you don't know what's wrong with it, then there's something wrong with you.
You think?
There's a time and a place
Yeah.
for lots of things, and there's such a thing as standards. So you can say, I've got my human rights, I can wear what I want, wherever I want.
Oh my God, he was going full GB News back on This Morning 7 years ago. I've got my human rights, I can wear what I want. Yeah. Like, you might not get service in a fine dining restaurant with no shirt on, etc. But, like, welcome to 2024, where you do have human rights and you can wear what you want.
Whatever, that's fine, but it doesn't...
He did it in a gay voice, like a faux gay voice. Like, oh, I've got human rights, I can wear what I want. Like, oh, I've got human rights, I can wear... I'm trying to do my better... I'm trying to do a better faux gay voice.
For lots of things, and there's such a thing as standards. So you can say, I've got my human rights, I can wear what I want, wherever I want, whatever, that's fine, but it doesn't make it right.
He went, that's fine. He carried it on when he went, that's fine.
Who does Heyman look?
But it doesn't make you right.
Such a thing as standards. So you can say, I've got my human rights, I can wear what I want, wherever I want, whatever, that's fine, but it doesn't make it right.
What? Like, if someone wants to go to Tesco in their fucking PJs, or even if they want to, like, I tell you what, like, ladies go out in far less than their PJs sometimes. I bet in some of the places you go to, Eamon, say ladies, but, like, you know, what? Eamon Holmes has got standards, so careful if you're going to go out in your pyjamas. He's mocking women. Do you think that was women he's talking about? With the voice, I thought it was a feminine voice. I thought he was doing like a, you know, ooh, I'm gay, I can wear what I want, you know, like, maybe he was just mocking women, yeah.
Who does Heyman look like?
I don't recognise the fat... Who's the fat bloke?
Why did they put a little kiddie sort of... Oh, that's what's his name, isn't it? Vernon. Is it his name, Vernon? What's his name? Rylan. But look, they've made him look really little, like he's sitting on Eamon's knee. Like, that's fucking creepy as well. Are they signalling something?
Oh, yeah.
And I look like Esther Ransom.
Thanks, Simon. Thanks.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
I've got to be honest, he has been generous, Ruth. That's all I'm saying.
Little Rylan.
I got scarlet fever once. I had no sympathy from my wife on that. But actually, to this day, I have the effects of that. It attacks the pulmonary organs.
The pulmonary organs?
Yeah, you know, it does. It's very dangerous. Your heart, your kidneys, all sorts of things that pulsate.
He's exaggerating at all.
I know it's an awful...
Underneath this, right, I think the reason they're talking here is it says severe chickenpox put my son in hospital. So I don't know if his son's recovered, right, but, like, it's severe chickenpox put his son in hospital, right? Like, Eamon's, like, complaining that he's been poorly.
Doctor, I suffered. I was admitted to hospital, and I was told I had man flu.
Oh, that's the doctor that he's talking to, sorry.
Man flu, I was told.
I told him to pull himself together and take some paracetamol.
But anyway, I survived, Doctor, I survived.
Oh, right, here's the story. I get it. He was going to die and she didn't give a fuck. She just gave him a paracetamol and said, get yourself to bed, mate.
Knees, all
Her hair's looking lovely in this one.
sorts of things that pulsate.
He's exaggerating at all.
I know it's an awful lot of medicine.
Doctor, I suffered. I was admitted to hospital, and I was told I had man flu. Man flu, I was told.
I told him to pull himself together and take some paracetamol.
But anyway, I survived, Doctor, I survived.
His ailments.
You know what I would like, and I'm sure anybody who is like myself.
You know what I'd like?
Oh, Ruthie! I know what I'd like.
Doctor, I survived. Do you know what I would like, and I'm sure anybody...
She was having to compete with Kate Garraway, who was actually the pretty fruity one that everyone thought was pretty attractive on the old tellis, wasn't it? Got this sort of in this time slot. And Holly Willoughby as well, I suppose. Like, did Holly Willoughby do the morning? She did, didn't she? So, like, she's fruity herself.
Who is like myself.
You know what I'd like?
I know what I'd like.
Doctor, I survived. Do you know what I would like, and I'm sure anybody who is like myself.
You know what I'd like?
That's one of my favourites. That's one of my favourites. I should have that as a button, but like, let's just get that. I'm just going to make you look at it again, but just bigger and in slow motion. Just I say make you look. It's mainly for me, so don't worry. It's not really the Eamon bit. We're ripping the piss out of Eamon Holmes here, but like, it's. Do you know what? This is. Oh my God! I've just had an epiphany. My life is built towards this. I've always thought Eamon Holmes is a right fucking prick. right? And now I'm able to rip the piss out of him on the internet for, well, fun. You could call it for money. Fun mainly. Come on, Ruthie, baby. Give me a kiss. Bigger payment homes. Let's have this. She gives him a smile. Give me the smile. Well, she's sort of giving me the smile. Let's have it again, and let's have it in slow motion.
Survive. Do you know what I would like?
Do you know what I would like? He says, playback speed. Let's just do it in slow motion.
Like, I'm sure anybody who is like myself.
You know what I'd like?
On the full telly, and look at her giving him that smile like, fuck you. Fuck you. I know what I'd like. And she's on the full telly and everyone's heard it. Everyone on the fucking world that watches the telly, like, she said that on the telly. Eamon. Eamon. Oh no. I know what she'd like. She knows what he... Well, Eamon, are you... Eamon?
Yes. I would like either a crutch cover, a sort of sheath for this to put it away, like a sword, you know, that I can take it, or
He just moved on. He just ignored it. You know what she'd like? Fucking dickhead.
handily, and I'm sure anybody has this can identify where you actually hang this or put this. There's nowhere.
Because it drives me mad falling over
Falls
everywhere.
over all the time, and because I am disabled the way I am, I can't bend down and pick it up.
Oh, I know, and I have to do that bit.
Yeah, and I have to wipe the dog's mucus from its eyes.
You're right there, eating.
He's eating my cheese and apple.
I know, at least someone is.
He used to complain I got that every day and don't eat it.
That's very true.
Yeah.
You don't. But because
Sometimes
you're a
I
creature
do.
of habit,
Yes.
you have to have the same things even though you don't.
I like to know it's there, should I want to.
She likes having the same things, but she don't mind swapping blokes, does she? No.
Rylan! Look at her face! Look at her face! Pow, pow, pow! What happened? Look at her face!
Should I want to.
She likes having the same things, but she don't mind swapping blokes, does she? No. Ben, me, you, no.
I don't want to. Don't do that, giddy up.
Why you're pretending our dog doesn't have discharge in its eyes? She does have discharge, and there's worse discharge.
This is fake because he said the thing about I have to wipe the dog's fucking eyes, and that was a real thing, and it cut away, you know, like, and then people probably talked about, you know, what the fuck's it your dog's eyes got to do with it? Your domestic's been brought in, and now they're doing this as a fake, you know. We argue about the dog's eyes, aren't we? Quite the couple on telly, you know. But actually, he did throw that in as a proper diss.
Than her eyes, I'll tell you, but that's another story.
Please. Hello, welcome back. I'm so sorry about
The dog does have discharge in its eyes.
It's called sleep. A little bit of sleep. There's a big difference between that and big crusty green discharge in her eyes.
Good morning. You start every day and you say to me, you won't let me see what you're going to wear. And I was held up in traffic today and I couldn't change my suit accordingly. But anyway, it's quite
I don't like, because Eamon always wants to know what I'm wearing so that he can match me, and I don't like that. I think it's a bit twee. However, yesterday before you went home, you said to David in Wardrobe, I've got this very...
Look at him giving her the fucking eyes like, I hate you. I don't like that. I think it's a bit twee. And he's like, fuck you. He thought it was lovely. And they do match and it looks nice and they're on the telly, aren't they? And it's big to be on the telly and like to match on the telly. It's like he's doing it for the telly. It's like, you know. And she's like, no. And like, these are big ideas that, you know, take your places on the telly or not. And he doesn't like it at all. Oh, that one cut to the bone, twee.
Don't like, because Eamon always wants to know what I'm wearing so that he can match me, and I don't like that. I think it's a bit twee. However, yesterday...
You saw him change. You saw him change when she said twee. You saw him change.
Match me, and I don't like that. I think it's a bit twee. However, yesterday before
She took a part of his soul.
Went home, you said to David in Wardrobe, I've got this very unusual purpley coloured suit tomorrow.
Sort of like Ribena
so
colour.
we, David and I...
Like Ribena coloured.
David in wardrobe. I've got this very unusual purpley coloured suit tomorrow.
Sort of like Ribena
so
colour.
David and I, we went with the purple to compliment you, not Matt, and you've changed your mind.
This compliments perfectly.
All
Look,
right.
it's there. Right, no, I was very happy when I got up this morning because I thought...
Were you?
Yes, I was.
It's changed. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that. You're always very jolly in the
I
morning.
get up with a bounce in my step or a step in my bounce or whatever it is. There's something. While Ruth sits by... This is Ruth first thing in the morning, right? She sits by the side of the bed. This is the way she sits. And she sits up for 5 minutes. 5 minutes she sits before she straightens up. Every morning without fail.
I just have a little moment, you know, I go, oh, I have to get up now.
I was on one of those dating shows. I'm much deeper and more philosophical than you. The quality that I would be looking at more than anything else in a partner is someone who's nice. Just a niceness.
Nice.
Someone who's
nice.
Someone with big doe eyes.
Yeah, it just goes, yes, Eamon. Oh, absolutely, Eamon. I agree with you, Eamon. Yes, I do. Everything you say is right, Eamon.
Come Christmas time and you have your...
That one was a bit revealing, wasn't it? A big doe eyes and just nice.
Just a niceness.
Nice.
Someone who's
nice.
Someone with big doe eyes.
Yeah, it just goes, yes, Eamon. Oh, absolutely, Eamon. I agree with you, Eamon. Yes, I do. Everything you say is right, Eamon.
Come
That was a bit weird.
Christmas time and you have your Christmas gifts and Ruth gives me a gift and I say, that's lovely, that's beautiful, darling. And I give Ruth a gift and she says, oh, she opens it and she says, that's lovely. And then Ruth gives me a gift and then I give Ruth a gift.
Thank you very
and she
much.
says, lovely. And that goes on for about 4 or 5 gifts. And then on my 5th gift, I've run out of gifts. And I say, there you are, Ruth. And Ruth says, oh, I've got some more for you. And I'm thinking, right, I'm in trouble here. So then Ruth gives me the 5th gift, the 6th
Very
gift.
generous woman.
And then if you look down here, you'll see all these other gifts, which went on to a total, William, of 44 gifts.
Isn't he lucky?
Some people may say she was maybe trying to buy my love. See that pimp my shed?
I love that idea.
Well, why do you love?
I wonder what the 44 things she bought him for Christmas were. That is a bit excessive. They don't match here as well, blue and smoke. Like, they don't match here.
Because I've got an idea for yours, OK? Imagine, you know, all the lovely, lovely Manchester United memorabilia you got that I love as well, as much as you.
I can't go into the shed.
No, because I could make it like a shrine for you. So imagine, don't think shed, don't think normal shed, think shrine. I'm going to put all those football boots and all those bits of grass.
You mean we would take them out of the...
Shrine, I'm going to put all those football boots.
Like, there's some real quality about her hairdo, but there's something a little bit off about the length around the back in some way. Like just here, I just find these pieces that it's almost like disconnected pieces, like just a bit off-putting in some way. But the colour that comes out from the, you know, the centre here, like the choice of colours, like she's got a good colour technician, and they do it well. There's a warmer blonde in there and a more ashy blonde, like, and it works. I like it. She always has nice looking hair.
And all those bits of...
I think, anyway, but there's always something about it that I think something I don't quite, like, wouldn't...
Grass.
You mean...
It's just something to do with this extra bit, but like maybe from the side it looks quite good like this, maybe, but we see her head on a lot, don't we?
We'd take them out of the kitchen and the dining room.
Take them out
and
of my house, which would be hard for me to let them go, obviously.
Now, I can see why from the back it works, but from the front not so much. But
And put them into...
Like that from the side view that's much better. Like, I can see what they're coming, like, because I'm looking at it from the telly straight on, aren't I? But like from the side view, I understand this piece a bit more now. Like like you got the shape of the back of her head like this, yeah, and like the fall of the hair and like her jawline, and like maybe this is where that's not so bad, but up here as well, coming up into it, I think maybe you could come this way. See where her jawline is there? I think you could follow it off there a bit, and maybe you could lose some of this. Anyway.
Your shed.
No.
I could pimp your shed for you.
No. I think you'd be more lenient than me.
See there?
that's...
See there, right? This part of the back is slightly disconnected, and this part of the front is more cut the way I said. They've taken more out of that bit. You can see more of her neck here. And look how it works. It almost makes it look like Willoughby. It's like much cuter. Like, I think she's probably thinking she doesn't want a short haircut. But actually, this part of the back, the way it's hanging all the time, doesn't really do her a lot of favours. And like, maybe it would just work.
where you might
Such a fucking hairdresser, aren't I?
be wrong, you see. Because I just think the minute you say to them it's okay, why have an age limit if you're going to say, well, that's the
But
age.
I love the
that's
colours, and she always has it shiny, and it always looks great. Like,
the age limit, but you can do it earlier than that. So I would be...
Like the placement of the colours as well. It can always like look like this, like almost like barcode, like, you know, difference of blonde, ash and warm, like can sort of end up looking a bit crass or a bit bad if you do it a bit clumsily. But I think they actually do a really good job. Like, and it has to stand out on telly as well. Like, you know, like, so if it's too fine, you're going to not see it. But there's some quite like big slices in there. There's some quite big chunks. But it works, I think, yeah.
I would
you
be
dress
concerned.
like most middle-class people. You dress it up with an air of sophistication.
I'm middle class.
But because there's some big like that there, I'd consider that a slice, like quite a big piece, maybe. Like it's all done in foils, isn't it? Like, but then around here we've got a nice blend, like with the foils, like a real good blend going on. And again, you can see that shape of the bob haircut that I say would work really well, following the jawline, and then this extra bit down here that we're afraid to cut off, I think.
Have a glass
What
of
are you
wine.
then?
Well, I'm...
You see from there, it just hangs that extra bit. It just sort of hangs extra. Like if the rest of the haircut wants to be there with it, then maybe, but I don't see it.
Bog standard working
Shut up about haircuts, Scott.
class,
So
aren't
am
you?
I.
But you'll have, yes, but you
So
don't,
am I,
you don't
actually.
talk like that.
No, I
That's
don't.
You have airs and graces that the rest of us don't have.
But yours is just an Irish accent.
But I'm just saying, you'd like to say, oh, yes, we'll have a glass of wine for our food. Yes, all terribly civilised. You see, we're still booze at the end of
Yes,
the day. Right.
you're just a bore and don't have a drink with me.
Well, I have
Yeah.
a sort of, yes, I have an interesting relationship with alcohol.
Yeah, you're a bore. You don't have any.
Well, it could be the devil's buttermilk, but then...
It is. But anyway, it's a really good one. You know when they say about brides, oh, she's turned into a right bridezilla, you know, perfectly normal woman, suddenly is going crazy with all the organised...
I don't know what's going on with his relationship with alcohol, but he said he had it anyway.
What?
Well, before I came on air, as the music was rolling in the titles, the instructions I was given, and Sonia, the floor manager, were back aside, don't you dare say I was a bridezilla.
Because I wasn't.
That's what she said. She said to me.
No, because I thought that's the kind of thing you would do as a joke, and then I think I really wasn't a bridezilla.
Darling, but it's hard to tell you're a bridezilla.
That finger came out then, didn't it? Maybe that should be a thumbnail. That finger come out very quick, didn't it, from Eamon? I know he was messing around, but...
That's the kind of thing you would...
Say I was a...
Oh, he looks very cross. It's a bit, isn't it? Do you think they've arranged it? I'm going to pull my finger out and give you the shouty finger, and you're going to just sit there and it's funny because it's for the telly. You know?
I was a bridezilla.
Because I wasn't.
That's what she
Because
said.
she didn't even flinch, did she?
said to me.
No, because I thought that's the kind of thing
I
you
think that's just a bit.
would do as a joke, and then I think I really wasn't a bridezilla.
Darling, but it's hard to tell you're a bridezilla every day. You're just Ruthzilla. So there's
true.
no difference.
That's true.
Yeah, so it's
How would you know the difference?
365 days of the year for me. I do genuinely have to say, why does it take you so long? No, I'm being serious.
To blow dry my hair?
Yeah.
Because actually I've got rubbish hair. So I've got very fine hair, but quite a lot of it. So it blows...
God, I've heard that so many times as a hairdresser. I've got fine hair and a lot of it, yeah.
It dries quite well, but I have to put lots of product. So left to its own devices, if I just left it to dry, it would be completely flat there, frizzy on the...
That's what's happening with this hanging bit, isn't it? Is it's been styled a lot more. It's the longest bit, therefore it's been pulled. She sees it a lot in the mirror, so she pulls it with the straighteners a lot. Like she's pulling that into line a lot. And that's the bit that takes the most damage from all that. And my guess is I should shut up about hairdressing. It's got a nice nice framing of the face layer though.
ends. So I have to give it a bit of whoosh and a bit of in the roots and a bit of zzz.
Sorry I asked anyway.
To look, it's hard to look this lovely.
No, what I would want, if you really loved me,
Yeah.
you would make it like the deck of the Starship Enterprise with a big Kirk seat in the middle of it. You know, the very fact that I could be in there go, ding, 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 ding. Like, you know, that's what you
would
want.
Captain
With a
Kirk
screen
do?
that came down, and I could sit there and ponder all my dilemmas. What would Kirk do all day? I could think of that.
Yeah.
Some sort of
So
projector.
you have to kind of
in there.
think out of the box on this
Or a
one. This is
castle,
not any old shed.
with a drawbridge. That would
I
come
could
down
pull
in
up
front.
and not let down again. Yeah. You know, if you get engaged or something and then
Darling,
call
if
us off.
I give you a ring,
back.
if I give you a ring with my love, I give you my love and I give you my ring, and I wouldn't expect it back. No.
See, that's why I love him.
I wonder if that came back to bite him.
That's why I married him.
Yeah, you won't be saying that though when she leaves you for a younger.
Rylan!
See, that's why I love him. That's why I married him.
Yeah, you won't be saying that, though, when she leaves you for a younger model, will you?
I'd just be glad to get out the door. Free of any
get rid of me.
baggage or nastiness.
Like, take the ring.
Fine.
Take the ring. Have
the house, have it all, just go. Get out.
He's saying I would pay her and give her stuff so that she wouldn't talk in the press.
Get out.
All I remember, well, maybe my next wife, who knows? I don't need it.
You'll have to find a very young one. That's unlikely, isn't it? Really, let's face it.
All I remember.
A very young one.
You'll have to find a very young one. That's unlikely, isn't it? Really, let's face it.
All I remember is being beside my wife when she was giving birth, and every.
Oh right, she said you'd have to find a very young. What? Hang on.
Get out.
All I remember, well, maybe my next wife. Who knows? I don't.
My next wife.
You'll have to find a very young one. That's unlikely, isn't it? Really, let's face it.
All I remember is.
So the crack's already showing.
Being beside my wife when she was giving.
This was like 7 years ago. This was.
Giving birth, and every 5 minutes hearing, "Where is he? Get him in here! Where is he?"
He was going out chatting to all the nurses.
No. There were other patients in the ward who wanted my attention. I was
Going around signing autographs.
No, I was dispensing calm and succour around the wards.
I kept saying to him, "Where is he? Get him back! Get him back here." Anyway, we're heading over to the
Oh, he did an impression of her right at the end. Get him back here.
Succour around the wards.
I kept saying to him, "Where is he? Get him back! Get him back here." Anyway,
Didn't he? Like a really cross impression of her.
Dispensing calm and succour around the wards.
I kept saying to him, "Where is he? Get him back! Get him back here." Anyway.
His face. Like he actually is cross. Look at Eamon's face.
Anyway, we're heading over to the Rhondda Valley now.
Goldfish tank.
Shush. It's
That's a fake one.
banter. It's banter, people. You know the ones that write in and going, "Your husband's so horrible to you." Banter.
Oh, they had people writing in.
It happens to me when I get home.
Yeah, don't worry, I look after myself.
Oh, don't worry, she looks after herself. Oh, I wonder if she did push him downstairs. Like, because he went down those stairs and fucked up his shoulder, and that's why he's in that wheelchair, isn't it now? Like, he had a big problem because he went down the stairs and he was lying there for ages, and she didn't get the ambulance for ages. Or like, it took a long time for the ambulance to come or some shit. Big up Eamon Holmes. I love it. I love a bit of Eamon Holmes. Getting abused by his wife on the internet and telly. We don't like Eamon Holmes, do we? Manchester Media Mafia, mate. Manchester Media Mafia.
I never went without a real drink in all my time in the Rovers.
Nutterwatch. It's been a big day of content for me. If you don't know, there's been a Super Chuffer episode. There has, actually. The second part of my Super Chuffer reacted the fucking Nicola Bulley documentary, so you can go and watch that. But you've probably already watched it, all of you Chuffers anyway, so... Would I bang Ruth? I mean, I don't know what the situation is now. I'd have to meet her in person to get the vibe. I don't know what the situation is. Do you think she pushed him? Do you think he agreed to sign a non-disclosure agreement after she pushed him? Because you think he pushed her to push him? You know, in the end, do you think he was lying on the floor and, like, she said, sign the NDA or I'm not getting the ambulance? Who knows? Obviously, I don't, like, wild conjecture there. I'd really like to cut her hair, like, but then the problem is, right, if you cut those bits and then it goes wrong and she doesn't like it, like, it's how she feels. Like, she likes, so you might say about this cutting the hair up into the bob a bit more tight, and she might say, yeah, but I tried that when I was younger, I can't get it to sit there, I don't like it. And you'd have to go with her, because she knows her own hair. Like, there is some interesting quality about this part. I can see why they've done certain aspects, like, I can see why it's been chosen, but in other ways I don't quite like it either. That's just me, though. But then it's just an experiment, because I just want to see what it looks like, and then once it's done, isn't it? And then she might not like it, so... Also, she says about how it's difficult to style and stuff, so she does spend a lot of time on it, so the more you cut off, the less she has to style. Get those big rollers in the top. Let it wash and wear and fall where it may. This guy doesn't provide much this week. Alan doesn't. We looked at Eamon Holmes. I'd like to do with the finishing. You think it's night time now, but I've got one more to finish, which is English Eats. He's fast becoming one of my new favourite people to watch on the internet. He did sort of talk reform politics the other day, which I thought was a bit but like, then we've been watching him on Twitch and he's done a couple of funny ones. This one's got a dog in it and it's watching him eat
Many
his dinner.
sides from a pizza place, as I have.
Look, this little dog, look. So that's funny. I've already watched and reacted to that. But this one, this is a special one, so I might cut the reacts that I did of his previous ones and drop them up as members content because I've been doing it on Twitch. But this is, I search for people on the internet. I don't search for them. Just I watch a lot of different people on the internet, and we decide whether they're going to make it onto this show. And he has in many ways, not for being a bad grifter, not for being a bad nutter, but there is something I would show. This one, he's going to go to an Indian restaurant. He's going to do a review, and they're going to treat him nicely, and he's going to have a great time at the all you can eat, and it's going to be an interesting view. Yeah, so I'm going to skim through it, watch some of it. I'm going to enjoy it. But there is something that I need to bring to your attention before that, which is his recent live streams. I don't know if you've seen this yet.
Fuck's sake!
So that was one live stream.
Fuck's sake!
It took 6 seconds and he's cross about it. So then he followed it up with this 3-hour live stream. Things went a little bit better eventually, but
2 minutes before 7 p.m. Hello guys and welcome
Fuck's
to the channel. This has gone from bad to worse. One, I woke up 2 minutes before 7 p.m. supposed to do the live stream, so I delayed it for an hour, started getting everything ready.
So he woke up 2 minutes before 7 p.m. in the evening. Fair enough, right? We all have different issues with sleeping patterns. Well, I do fucking sometimes. But yeah, he woke up just 2 minutes before the live stream. Fortunately, the live stream, I mean, for him, it was planned. Like, he doesn't do many, and this was like the first one for 5 months. So it was planned in advance. People were going to turn up. But it's a live stream about eating a mixed grill in your lounge. So like, you could push it back a few hours. It's going to be fine, but you're getting eggy.
Got the tabletop grill here ready. Got all the ingredients here ready. Got myself here ready. Just waiting. Looking for the little piece that goes on a tripod. Can't find it nowhere. Cannot find it nowhere. Looking for like 40 minutes. 40 minutes I've been looking for this piece. And then when there's 35 people watching, I go live. And it all wants to be horizontal. But when I set up the live stream, I set up horizontal. It wanted to be vertical. I'm just like, oh. Literally from bad to worse.
So he's getting a bit eggy about this.
Now I'm having issues with not being able to get my internet on to see comments, and yeah, it's just. And this is a view I have because I have to prop my phone up on the food.
On the food, which is out in the lounge in packages. First world problems, eh?
I've got the tray there, everything's all ready to
That tray, which we're going to cook it on in the lounge.
go. I've got the tripod there, but I don't have the little piece that goes on a tripod.
He does fix this, so don't worry. The video does go ahead, but this part at the start's glorious, so...
I don't know where it's gone. I have no clue where it's gone, so I have no idea how this is going to work. How this cooking live stream is going to work.
Well, you prop up the phone a bit and then...
I thought I'd come live just
anyway,
so you guys can see I'm here.
he gets some comments in his chat.
Yes, I have had all day to sort this. I have. But I had a terrible day. I went to sleep at... I couldn't get sleep all night. I went to sleep at 9 a.m. and woke up at like 2 minutes to 7 p.m. today. So, my whole day was me sleeping. So technically I could do it another time, but T, fuck yourself. Yeah? Go fuck yourself. Useless fucking prick. And for all these people saying, you shouldn't be so mean in your comments, well, it's give and take. If you were absolutely lovely to me, I'd be lovely to you. Sammy Sardine, you can go fuck yourself as well. Anyone else? Anyone else? When I'm in this fucking mood right now, anybody else? T, fuck you! I'm blocking your cunting ass. Same as you, Sammy. You think I need this shit from you cunts?
You went full snatch there. My favourite was Sammy Sardine. Like he's been trolled by Freddy Frog, Harry the Hippo. Sammy Sardine.
Prick. Yeah? Go fuck yourself. Me sleeping. So technically I could do it another time, but T, fuck yourself. Yeah? Go fuck yourself. Useless fucking prick. And for all these people saying, you shouldn't be so mean in your comments, well, it's give and take. If you were absolutely lovely to me, I'd be lovely to you. Sammy Sardine, you can go fuck yourself as well. Anyone else? Anyone else? When I'm in this fucking mood right now, anybody else? T, fuck you! I'm blocking your cunting ass. Same as you, Sammy. You think I need this shit from you cunts? Nothing's going on. I'm just... when everything that could go wrong has gone wrong.
Well...
And then when you come here, people start being absolute mugs, then yeah, What's up, Mr. Teabag?
Mr. Teabag.
Why don't I just start at the right time?
Why don't I just start at the right time?
I woke up at 2 minutes to 7.
Okay.
2 minutes to 7 I woke up. How can I go live in 2 minutes when I've literally just woke up?
Tina Tuna. This is where, listen, I was watching this. This is where I come up with Tina Tuna. Tina Tuna. This is the best one. Don't get me started on that.
Well, I'm trying to figure out how I'm supposed to...
So I've already done a react to this actually, and I will probably cut the full react to this. Like he drinks a big beer and there's all sorts happening, but like he gets settled in and he does have his mukbang look. He does cook his food in his fucking lounge on a hot plate.
I haven't had the pizza oven yet.
Eggs, chicken, sausages, burgers.
For me, it's rubbish.
Tomatoes, big plate. He eats it. He talks about stuff like he talks about previous jobs and stuff. That's a different episode. But what I want to watch today is his most recent video. This is our dessert, our pudding.
Hello guys and welcome to the channel. I am finally here. I'm outdoors eating, and I am coming to visit. I hate places where I can't pronounce.
Someone else's rim. Hang on, wait. Do you know what I want to say? Rim. You might want to say. You know what I want to say? Rim. All right. I bet you get loads of people saying it. Rim Job Spice. No, Rim Jim Spice. Rim Jim Spice. And someone else is filming him, which is kind of cool. And I don't know, because this, like, I'm jumping into this, like, I'm a Dean English Eats viewer now, yeah? But I don't know if he looks like, because when he first started, I think he was on a weight loss journey. It was, well, not a weight loss journey, but I'm interested to see how all this fast food, goes down. Is he quite tall, do you think? He looks quite tall, maybe. Don't know. He's got his green trainers on, his white trousers. That's for Curris, white trousers. Can you get Curris on them, and the red jumper?
I hate places where I can't pronounce.
Rim Jim.
Rim Jahim. I think it's called Rim Jahim or just Rim Jim. So we're coming here to take a look and see what we think of it. But
he did a little bit of a tell-all before in a previous video where he said they treated him really nicely in here.
yeah, let's go inside and let's eat. Right, hello guys, welcome to the channel. Here we are.
I think they thought he was like a serious food reviewer with a serious channel, which he kind of is, but...
We are in an all-you-can-eat buffet Indian. So far, I've literally just walked through the door, and the staff have been so accommodating and so helpful. Want to move me to a bigger table, and I said, no, this is actually perfect. So, thank you. Next one, they've got some meat, some.
Everything's got its labels on, but you can't see anything. One at a time.
So they've got.
Get it on the plate. Get it on the plate.
And they've also got vegetable curry.
I mean, it looks all right, although I can't see the rest of the restaurant really. I can't get a good gauge, a good vibe of like what it's like in the restaurant. You know, like give it a good look around. But it's all right.
Any vegetarians?
You know, I mean, it's all right that he doesn't like give you a full panoramic of the. You could probably stand around at the door and like give a full view of the room, like. But I guess he doesn't want to film people eating and like having their own dinner and like filming other people. So I kind of think that's acceptable. But like, we're not really getting a view of the restaurant. We're getting a view of his table, the food, very close up. But that's all right.
They've got some sides. I think that looks like mango.
Just looks like a table with some bowls on it.
Chutney. That looks like, I think, raita. Mint sauce. Not sure what
That's lime pickle.
that is. So if anyone wants to tell me what it is,
Lime pickle.
they can. They've got some salad bits as well.
No one wants the fucking salad, do they? Look.
They've got some
Onion.
onions and then some poppadoms.
Everyone wants the poppadoms.
They've got quite a selection here, you know. For an all.
Sounds like quite busy as well, doesn't it? Sounds like everyone's having a good time, right? And I suppose you can just keep going up there and just loading up your plate with that stuff. So like, you might as well just sit there and eat as much as you can, yeah? They haven't bargained on Dean because Dean can eat fucking all of your shopping in one go. So like, here we go. The video is a further 35 minutes. I mean, I wonder how many... I won't be watching 35 minutes of this, I'll be skipping through, but I wonder how many portions he gets through and how many plates. This is plate one, isn't it, basically?
Try and meat samosa.
I know what they're like. I know what all this food tastes like. In fact, my guess with the samosas and those spring roll things is that they're probably just like, they're not handmade on site, are they? They're probably just freezer food that are just like reheated, maybe. Like you might buy yourself in the supermarket. It might be handmade, you never know.
Had samosas before that I find really bland. Flavour.
It tastes meaty, not just puree inside. There might be good ones. Or bad ones if you're vegan, eh?
The Bombay potatoes, those two so far.
He's getting through his first plate, right? I want to just see. He's obviously going to clear up the first plate, chicken, all the normal stuff. And then there's plate number 2, and it's a very different plate. Look, he's gone for a different selection. He's gone for a naan bread. He's gone for a different kind of curry. He's decided to mix it up. So that was like starters, and this is like main courses, isn't it? Basically, beef curry. That looks like he's worked his way through that. Are we going to get plate 3? That's the question. Like, you're allowed to go, it's all you can eat, yeah? So he's done the starter plate with like chicken and like all the sort of finger food stuff, yeah? Like all that's gone on the one plate. Then he's gone for the main course sort of curry, yeah? Like, are we going to see a third plate, do you think? We do. What's this? Is this salad plate? He's gone back for salad plate. We do have third sitting, but it's just salad.
Is okay? Any more water?
Yes, please.
I'm surprised by the salad plate choice. I mean, I dig it. Like, it's better, healthier, but not after you've eaten 2 full plates of curries. But like, yeah. I mean, it's better than eating a third full plate of curries, but there's nothing wrong with curries generally. Like, portion controlled, you know, curries, I'm happy with it. Like, it's not the worst meal in the world. But we're going for the salad plate. What's that?
That is some lemon.
Lemon. Thanks. He didn't tell you what everything was, but for that thing, I didn't know what it was, and he told me, so that was good. Bit of lemon on the salad plate. So that was good. Like, I'm surprised. It's like he's pudding. He had the salad plate. You know what I'm surprised by is that what he didn't do is he didn't eat like 4 plates of curry. Maybe he didn't. He just edited it, but he just ate like a normal person. Like, he can put it away if he wants to. You know, I've seen him on his mukbangs eating large amounts of food that I probably wouldn't eat all in one go myself. He's got a big Coca-Cola there, but he had like the first plate is still quite a big plate actually. He had rice on it and curry and all those, so he kind of had 2 plates in a way. Like, I could have probably said those bits and pieces with the starter and the curry on the same plate there. So maybe he sort of snuck 3 plates through, but really it's 2 plates, isn't it? 2 full plates of food at the all you can eat, and that surprises me because I thought he would have gone for like 3 or 4 at least. So, what's your favourite curries in chat? What's your favourite curries in chat? You're saying already you like the vegetable dansak. I'll tell you what I used to like, and you can't get it in vegan, because I used to like chicken tikka makhani. I don't know if it's a real curry or not. Like, I don't know if it counts. Like makhani, I don't know if you're supposed to have chicken tikka, but I like the chicken tikka pieces in the makhani sauce, but then you can't have that as a vegan because you can't do the chicken tikka bit. Like, is the tikka the sauce? So you don't have like, you know, maybe it's like, you know, you can't have a tikka makhani, can you, if it's 2 different kinds of sauce? But I like them to, anyway, they knew what I was talking about. I also, now vegan, what I do, and I'm very big on this, I like this, is I'd go for the tarka dal as like, because it's like sauce, isn't it? It's like, I know it's a side, but like the tarka dal, and I like to put together things like the onion bhajis, the samosas, bits and pieces like that. And I don't tend these days always to order a full curry myself, like as just a curry and a rice. Sometimes I go for the side portions, the bits and pieces, just all plated up with a bit of tarka dal as like my curry sauce. But that's a bit sad, isn't it? But it is what it is. Like the vegetable curry that we get from our local one, it's pretty good, but there's a few vegetables I don't like in there, and like I can't be asked to just like argue about it. Like, it's not arguing, they would probably just do them without whatever vegetable I didn't like. It's the soft one, what is it? The aubergine. I just don't like getting a bit of aubergine in my curry. But, you know, I just order that anyway. I order the vegetable curry and get the aubergine anyway. Just accept it. So sometimes I don't order it when I don't fancy the aubergine so much. But, like, normal people would just order it and say, can you not put the aubergine in it? But me, I just order it knowing there's aubergine in it, and then just sort of sometimes eat it, sometimes eat around it, and then sometimes it puts me off ordering it completely. But like, if I want the vegetable curry, if I'm hungry, like for the full whack, then I'll order it. But it's got aubergine in it, you know. So, what are you going to do? You're talking about me? I look like a Britpop member from the 1990s. Me? You're talking to me because of my clothes? Or because of my face? Britpop, like Blur. Were Blur better than Oasis? What do you reckon in chat? Blur or Oasis? Do you want to do a poll? Should we do a poll? You had a pumpkin curry, that sounds good. I'd bit over butternut squash. I'm a little bit over it. In every restaurant I go, I end up being served butternut squash as a vegan. Like, at first it was mushrooms, and then it became butternut squash. I'm a little bit over it. Like, I don't want mushy food all the time. I had a really nice Thai green curry. I'm not really a Thai green curry fan, right? But I had a really nice one in my friend's restaurant where they work as the head chef, don't you know, quite important partner of the restaurant actually. Yeah, like, it had other bits and pieces in, but the tofu was added. It was like a Thai green curry with tofu, and so like I'm one of these where I will eat all the fucking main bits first. Not first, but like if I'm going to leave any, I'm leaving the additional vegetables, the onions and the side vegetables. I'm making sure I eat all that tofu first, yeah. And I wasn't that hungry, so I ate all the tofu, got that across me, And I slowed down on the rest of the vegetables in the curry and didn't eat it all because I'm naughty, but I do that sometimes. What are you going to do? Suede. It turns to oh. Don't you know it turns it on? I used to like Suede, man. I used to have, it was this, and then the next album, and that was fucking epic as well. This is going to get me copyright strikes, and I'm going to have to and if we end album sleeve, I swear, it was a bright yellow album sleeve. That one, Coming Up, I had that as an album on a CD, and I thought it was fucking good, that album. What was on that was the main one? 25th anniversary edition, fuck. Oh no. What was it called? Coming Up, Suede. Coming Up, what was like the good tracks on that? Doody doody doody, has it got a list of the tracks? Trash, Film Star, that would have been it. Film Star, cropping on a rah, run a rah, rah, rah. And then Beautiful Ones, that was the main one, wasn't it? Beautiful Ones, don't you know it? Don't you know it? Oh wait, there's the top of the pops version. Getting her bits to the hits. Sex and glue. 22. Here they come, the beautiful ones. It's turning to Bowie. McCallum, that guy on the guitar there. I think I'm right in saying this, or is it that one? No, that's the bass player. Where's the guy on the guitar? Like, I think the guitarist out of this went on to do McCallum and Butler. I think I'm right in saying that. And McCallum and Butler were the fucking badass. This was the badass. I've got some songs that I pop on the jukebox. I used to love. This is something that I don't do so much anymore. They took the fucking jukebox out of our local pub, like a bunch of fucking psychos, a while back. Like they removed it. Like, are you fucking insane? I used to have £3 for that jukebox. Already knew all the tracks I wanted to put on. You're going to need more money if you want, I'm going to be going up to that jukebox. I've already got my track list all sorted in my brain. All the regular tracks. Might have a sneaky one or two here and there, but already, later on I'll be throwing in the 3s and 4s again for the randomised. I bring up some ideas, get the party going. Like, I love that jukebox. But this is one of the tracks that I would throw on the jukebox. Absolutely. It's YouTube, and I'm not just going to play a music show playing all different songs, am I? What do you think I'm doing? But yeah, I used to love that. They're from Suede as well, aren't they? So that's a good one. The music tracks that I can play are my music tracks that are not copyright, that I can play, that I've done. Thank you. Thanks. So I'll play us out with one of those. You've been a wonderful audience. It's like I'm on stage with Suede. You've been a wonderful audience. And they're all going, oh, more, play that other song we like. And I'm like, yeah, well, you fuckers, Oasis sold loads of records. We were here first. Suede.
Peter Sutcliffe, Peter Falding, and Eamon Holmes, Luke and Paul Arnott, Gina Draco and Arnott, Vinnicombe. Peter Sutcliffe.
It's like we're in a Netflix special, thank you very much. So look out for that on Sunday. And then Monday we might, I don't know what I'm doing, I might be able to twist. I haven't prepared, for all of that. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing the streams. Look at that, Restaurant of the Year. Look, Restaurant of the Year. So, must be doing something right. Hey, I must be doing something right. Swamp Donkeys. Restaurant of the Year. So, just won an award there at the end of stream as well, actually. So, must be doing something right. My cooking.
Peter Sutcliffe, Peter Foldy, and Eamon Holmes, Luke and Paul Arnott, Peter Trecker and Arnott, Vinnicombe. Peter Sutcliffe, Peter Foldy, and Eamon Holmes, Luke and Paul Arnott, Peter Trecker and Arnott, Vinnicombe. Peter Sutcliffe.
Wait, is that the Masons? Wait, is that the Masons? The Rotary Club of Colchester. Is that a different one from the Masons? Don't start me.